nervous. A little nervous, but otherwise fine. Done this sort of thing before, so it should be okay.
Good, good.
There will be some "Are you muted?" and stuff, but I fixed it.
Oh, okay. All right, hello everybody. Welcome to Encounter Roleplay. Well, that wasn't my fault. That was Skagga's fault. We're playing Skagga. So, yeah, for those of you who don't know, quick update: the PC hit the bucket. We got some ERP rips for the PC. She's off for repairs at the moment. So I'm on a laptop, and then the laptop charger decided to kill itself this morning. So I'm on a temporary fix for that. It all went a bit tits up, but the Skagga is here today to help host the streams with some other people throughout the week. So things are a little bit different than usual. That is probably why, but appreciate you guys sticking through with us today. So yeah, other than that though, that's I guess we should introduce our players and who they're playing. In fact, Rach, before we do that, do you want to tell us a little bit about the campaign? What are we doing today? What's going on here?
Yeah, this is Cyric's Demons. It's set very much like in the Forgotten Realms. A lot of magic and a lot of races. As of yet, it's at peace, but that will not last for very long, as the players will soon find out. If you all give like a quick description of what your character is, and then you can describe what they look like when we actually get into the campaign.
Good idea. Let's start with Skagga today. Why not? The man who we can blame. So Skagga.
Okay. I'm trying fixing stuff, but yeah, sure.
Why not?
The name is not really in front of me yet, but I'm playing like a old Gandalf, but think of him more like a wood elf, long hair that is starting to get a little bit grayed out. He is a monk. He has been away for very long now, coming back. With some things on his mind, some things that kind of bothered him. Yeah, I think about 600 years somewhere of age.
I don't know, got some echo.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we've lost him. He's gone.
That's not a good sign.
Okay.
We're doing well.
Bring up, I'm not sure.
Is Will back?
I'm gone.
No,
no, he's not.
I think I might be back.
Yeah, you are back.
I died for a second.
We can hear you, so.
Okay, maybe.
Do I have a double mic?
All right.
Don't think so. Not that we know of.
Give me a second there. I'll fix my problem. Someone else talk. Tom, tell us what's going on.
Hey guys, I'm Billy Wagglespike. I am a half-elf bard. I'm a bit of a charlatan, and recently I've been traveling around playing my lute, but my lute has disappeared. So now I have to use a horn and a drum. So I'm not the most traditional of bards, but I can still play a tune and play a beat. I've got kind of this like new kind of groove going for me. Dance music, maybe.
Nice. And no, you don't have to sub to be eligible for the giveaway, dude. Nikki, what's about you?
I'm playing a gnome wizard named Kiri Vanessa Trixadadetta Baron Nightingale. Goes by Kiri.
Bless you.
Let's just stick with Kiri, okay?
Go with Kiri. She has a little bat companion. Her name is Trixlot. And I am an illusionist wizard who was raised and trained by her uncle, Maester Aaron. Yeah, Maester Aaron, who trained me in the ways of wizarding, who has unfortunately passed away, and I'm trying to fulfill his life goal of finding this ancient treasure that everyone else dismissed as just madness. So I'm off on my very first adventure, kind of just leaving my forest glade the first time.
Cool.
So I'm just gonna try my own sound and let Rakan say if it's double mic. Continue.
Getting echoey on. Let us know, guys. Yeah, and also the gold is going to be broken for this week. That's just because my computer fucked itself, and it's currently the only real problem that we have is that the gold levels will be different, but they'll be reset by the end of the week. So apologies for that. Also, thanks to Rachel for the 3 months.
Welcome.
Smiley face. So myself, I am going to be playing Ish. He is a gnome. He's a fighter, but he's mostly a lover. He's got cigars all the time in his mouth. He loves to like chew on these like mushroom smelling kind of like cigars that he's got going. He is very small. He's got a scraggly mess of brown hair and a bit of a beard going on as well, and a very, very pointy nose for a gnome. And he carries a little for a gnome, yeah, even for a gnome. And he's generally a all-around great guy. As you're about to find out. I think that's all of us, right?
That's all, yeah?
I think that's all of us. So Rage.
I didn't catch Skag's character's name. Does he actually have a name as yet?
No, not yet.
Ah.
I will try one when I
A
set things
character
up.
without a name. Okay.
So before we dive into today's session, remind you guys of a few things. So here is the tweet, folks. When it hits 20 retweets, you guys get to decide something which happens in our game. If you haven't followed us yet, hit that follow button and join us. We're here 5 nights a week, 10 shows a week here at Encounter Roleplay, playing D&D and all sorts of other games and shenanigans along the way. You can also donate to affect our games. You can give players nat 1s, nat 20s, wild magic surges, and worse. Also, we hit 20 followers. I believe we're actually on 11 followers. We had some followers whilst we were getting into today's countdown. We'll have another viewer decision where you guys get to throw some crazy nonsense our way. But other than that, it's Rachel's first time DMing a real campaign on Encounter Roleplay, so let's make sure to peer pressure her as much as possible.
Great. Thanks, Will. Love you too, mate.
All right, Rach, take us away.
Okay, so the image that you see in front of you is pretty much what you see from the carriage that you're all traveling in. You are maybe aware of each other, maybe you know each other, but at the moment you are all traveling down towards a town called Faerun for your own reasons. Do you want to each explain what your characters look like and what they are doing? So we'll start with Skag. Your character without a name.
Yeah, jump to someone else so I can set things up.
Oh, do I have to?
Yeah.
All right, Nikki.
Sure. You see a small gnome in the corner, a little bit smaller. She seems young for a gnome. Gnomes generally tend to live for a very long age, but she doesn't have any of the wrinkle lines or anything that you would expect to see on a gnome who has lived many years. She's kind of huddled in the corner. She's playing with something in her hands. You can hear slight squeaking. She has 2 small blonde pigtails that are just kind of more like buns because they're so short in her hair, just kind of off to either side of her head. She's wearing robes that are blue with a couple leather belts and accents around them, and on her head she has 2 large goggles, just adorning the crest of her head.
Very nice.
Cool.
Robots, your turn.
Billy is traveling, looking for, trying to get back his loot, and it's not just any loot; it's the loot that was passed down from his father. He he comes from a long line of musicians who are fairly impoverished, and has made his way through performing and being a bit of a charlatan. So he's kind of looking for maybe some more people to swindle along the way, trying to find back his loot. He's dressed in what looks from a distance to be very fancy, colorful clothes, but as you get closer, you realize that the fabrics are actually very cheap, and that the clothing is a bit worn and drab, almost like it was pulled from a stage production show or something. And he's got a very fancy looking hat, and he looks very posh at a distance, but up close he seems a little bit more ragged. He's a very handsome guy. He's the kind of person who can walk into a crowd and get a lot of attention right away, and find somebody to kind of charm and swindle while he steals some of their gold or convinces them to do something. He has a very light, fair skin. He's completely clean shaven, and he has what looks like a very dark, almost blue tinged black hair that kind of just falls effortlessly. You know how comic books they'll draw characters with black hair?
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of like that.
I like him.
Okay.
And,
yeah. I'm gonna do it. Go on, Will. It's
Alright.
your
Thank you
job.
It is my job. Thank you to Poke Dave Show and Hidet Zugu for following. Welcome, my friends, to the adventure of gentlemen and scholars. So myself, Ish, I'm a pretty handsome-looking guy. I've got a big cigar in my mouth at all times. Messy brown hair just kind of flows around me. There's always a wind machine on my hair because I'm always pretty luxurious. I have a big sword on my back and a surprisingly sharp nose, even for a gnome. And he is, well, I'm traveling towards, wait, where are we going again?
Faerun.
Faerun, yeah, I'm going towards Faerun because I'm out of cigars. Well, I've got to run low pretty soon. I've got to stock up again.
Seem to have a hint of Warwick about your voice as well.
No, that guy is completely different.
Right, okay, I'll take your word for it. Okay, fine.
Thank you.
Skag?
Yeah, I'm messing up the...
Shall we leave your character just like it's no name, no image, nothing?
Yeah, because I'm destroying our fine images.
What are you breaking?
Looks like everything.
Yes.
Good
Oh,
grief.
you're resizing the zoom. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll leave Skag over for a minute.
I can be...
Looks
As long as they can hear our voices, that'll have to do. Okay. So, I mean, you guys have been traveling for a few hours now. It's getting towards dusk. Do you talk to each other? Do you talk to any of the other people in the carriage? Or do you keep yourselves to yourselves?
Awesome.
I'm a people person, and I start looking around, and I'm like, so wow, where is everyone going? What's going on, everybody? How's the trip been so far? Just trying to strike up some conversation.
So,
The trip's been wonderful. Thank you for asking.
Oh,
Hi, I'm Kiri. It's lovely to meet you.
oh, I'm Billy. Nice to meet you. You seem you seem like an interesting one. Tell me more. What's going on with you?
Oh, well, I'm Kiri, and she's like holding a bat like closer to her, and she has like a bundle of notes under one arm, and I'm traveling for the first time, and I haven't really been outside, and this is all really exciting. And I think the carriage driver said we're going to Faerun. I don't know. I'm kind of along for the ride.
Has anyone got a light?
Sorry?
Anyone got a light?
Oh, yes, here. Fire like erupts from her hand.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Name's Ish. Nice to meet you.
You have a...
It's the smoke. It stinks horribly. Like the cigars are like mushroom cloudy, kind of like not good.
Your like edges closer to the window. She's like, it's nice to meet you.
little dainty coughs.
Yeah. So tell me, I look towards Tom's character, whose name escapes me suddenly. Billy, yes. So tell me, Billy, what's your business in Faerun or Faerun?
Oh, I'm a performer, can't you tell? And I kind of pound on my drum a little bit, boom, 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 boom. And I go, I'm going to perform for the masses. I hoping to get in with the nobility, if you know what I mean. I've done so many shows about so many different places, and I perform everywhere. And my character will just keep talking if you let him.
Yeah.
Right.
I love performers. My dream is to work as a stagehand and create illusions and tricks around the stage and be part of that.
Oh, well, maybe I can use you for a show. Let's see what we can book.
That
We
would
can
be
maybe put together something.
She's just awe-stricken. She's just looking at you with like hands across her face, just complete awe.
Well, here, why don't I show you a little tune I've been working on? And I pull out my horn and I start going.
She like takes your lead. She starts like making some like fireworks and like little animations in the air with prestidigitation. Just like a little bit of minor illusions.
Oh, very, very nice. Yes. We'll have to work together. We'll put together a performance for sure.
Just completely awestruck. This is like the best day of her life that you can see kind of in her face.
I'll show you the
What
ropes, kid.
What would the bat be doing while you're casting fireworks?
The bat's kind of used to it. He's like sitting on her hair, kind of like between her two ponytails, just like tapping along.
Oh, that's quite sweet. I like that. Okay.
And thank you to Damus TV for following. You're a gentleman and a scholar.
Okay. You travel along and you won't go through whatever cigars you have on you. The two of you are talking about your music and the bat's tapping along to the music and it's all good. The sun starts to go.
Fascinated.
The sun starts to go down, just so it's all like that's like dusk. So it's like bit of light, bit of dark, and the man driving the carriage with the 2 horses actually starts slowing down and starts yelling out at the road. He goes sort of like, "Get out of the way! What are you doing?" It's like typical "get off my lawn" sort of behaviour.
Yeah. I lean out to have a look at him. I'm like, smoking all the way. What's your problem,
You're like
mate?
pokes her head out a window.
So there's something in the way. It's not getting out of the way. Move. Roll perception.
All right, maybe I will. He sounds like I've decided to go again away from Warwick.
Perception instead of me because my perception is super low.
I'm rolling straight up.
What's the holdup? What's going on out there?
I rolled a 20.
Oh, skag, mate.
I've decided to go for 50-year-old smoker, like smoking since the age of 2 kind of voice instead.
I'm still
Skag,
really
whatever your character looks like at the moment, he's sleeping. He's
sleeping.
He says I'm sleeping while he sleeps.
I don't
Do you
care
wanna
what
roll
you're
perception?
doing.
There we go.
It's actually asleep.
That's actually.
That's actually
I want to
worse
say,
than
can you
Skag's
add
that
2 to
one.
those because this is my bat rolling instead of me.
Oh. Okay, I'm all for that. Your bat sees nothing. And Robert, you want to do a roll?
Okay, I'll poke my head out
Be
too.
serious,
Sure.
my bat got a 20.
Is if you want
Yes!
to, you don't have to.
Well,
Two.
in here.
Great.
Here's a 20. If that helps.
And then a 1, maybe.
Okay, so
We got this, boys.
those 3 are obviously either like drowsy or
My
sleepy.
bat has
I'm
a bat.
looking. I'm
It's
looking. I'm looking the wrong direction. I peek out, like look behind it.
But the one smoking the cigars, it must have something in those cigars that gives you excellent eyesight.
I don't think that's how
Because
smoking works. Hey, I'm being
Because you-
redundant for 2 months, like my friend. Salute
Nice.
yourself.
What you see in front of you, they look human, but they seem rather scrawny, rather like scraggly, beaten up. You do see purple flames near them as well.
Purple flames.
Just
in
like
them.
around
Purple
them.
flames. It looks as if they're holding a torch up near them.
I'm gonna shout out and say, "Whoa, you lads! What's going on over there? What's that purple shit?"
Like, purple flames are coming off of them?
From what you can see at the moment, it looks like they're just holding a torch that seems to be producing purple flames.
I've got this. I'll go say hello to whoever's in front of the.
And I hop out and I go, you sir, hello, good day, good day. And I start to walk up and approach. I tip my hat.
As soon as you tip your hat and start walking towards them, you instantly get this burst of energy hit you square in the chest and throw you straight back.
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh. Do I take any damage or I just fall
7
back?
points of damage.
Oh, nice.
Oh, Nick, if you don't turn your camera off and on again, because you're now upside down and in the wrong space, probably.
There we go.
Yeah.
I think my internet is messing up. I'm just losing a lot of that. Just heads up.
No worries.
Now we're gonna switch a little bit of cameras.
You can probably switch the names if that's easier.
Yes. Switch around.
It'll be a lot easier. Okay, so you actually get thrown back and you're now alongside the carriage again, flat on your back.
Oh,
Is
I
there
was
like
just
a
saying
motion?
hello. Oh, tough audience.
Okay,
What
what
the-
just happened?
I just got knocked backwards. Like, I walked up to say hi, and the guy, some sort of force, just threw me back and took 7 points of damage.
Shit.
As you're groaning on the floor,
Oh.
you hear another thud. You hear another thud, and the driver collapses on the floor next to you,
Oh, fucking hell.
and he's not breathing.
It's some kind of trap. Fuck, I need a fag here. Well, I put my cigar down and light up a new one. Well, actually, I'm on these thin straights at the moment. They're not cigars. They're just what's
It's,
the
it's oregano wrapped up in paper. That's it.
In fact, what I actually do is I get 3 of them. I stuff them all into my mouth right about the same time.
So now that I was outside and I was walking up on the thing, do I see it any more clearly?
If you want to have a better look, Roll me
Yeah,
another.
I'm gonna get out and have a look as well, drawing
Yeah.
my like.
And make it.
I sit up and look.
I said make it double figures. It's only one better than last time.
Oh.
Anybody else roll perception, or are you happy to be?
I mean, I rolled a 21. Did I see anything more?
Yeah, okay, I suppose so. As the driver falls to the floor dead, so like you can see he's got like scorch marks on his chest now. His clothes seem to be singed. You look over and you see something that you know should not be real. You've maybe have seen zombies or heard of zombies in the past. Try a step further. They have purple, greyish, wrinkled skin. You can see their rib cage. They're wearing clothes that are draggled and ripped. And the worst thing is, as you get to look at their head, you see bare teeth. You don't see any eyes, but you see the sockets with the skin curving into the sockets.
Wait, like
Ew.
teeth like a bear's teeth?
Like a skull.
But not like a bear.
Not like a bear.
Okay.
Not like a bear.
Not like a bear at all.
You said bear teeth. I thought I should clarify.
Bared teeth. Mwah.
Ah, bear. Okay.
Not a
How,
bear.
how many of them are there?
There are a good 5. One of them seems to be limping slightly. But as you look at them, you realize where the purple flames are coming from now. You find that as soon as it gets above where their eyes should be, the top of their head is completely cut off, and the skin sort of like caves in to their skull, and there's a pool of purple flames in where their brain should be.
Fucking hell, that is not natural right there.
Kiri would like to shriek. Just a very loud, piercing, girly shriek.
You are more than welcome to.
So would Ish. and then Ish points his very pointy nose towards them and say, "I don't think that's natural. I think we just go fuck him up, boys." And he gets his like sword off from his back. He said, "I'm not dealing with none of this shit no more, and this lads. Fuck, we're not even in Fey room yet."
Roll initiative.
All right, let's do it.
Oh man.
We got this. 15. Hell yeah.
Nice.
17.
So, why do one up me, Tom? Jeez.
I just rolled a 2 and a 3, dude.
I'm trying to look cool here.
Cigarettes and all.
Yeah. My cigarettes are probably slowing me down.
No smoking airlines.
Did someone wake up Skagov? That's a good question. We don't even know his name yet.
Skag.
We don't even know he's here.
I think my shriek would have woken him up.
That is true, yeah.
So there was a big screak, or what was it?
Oh, it's a screech. Just like, I don't want to do it now because we're on a stream, but loud and high pitched screech. Just like horror out the window.
Just imagine the painting of Scream, and you're not far.
Yeah. Precisely, but like shorter because I'm a gnome.
Yeah. So this
Scotch.
quite long elvish wood elf that is having layer upon layers of robes, having a big wizard hat kind of pulled down, really pulled down because he's sleeping. Yanks it up a little bit and looks up. He has this dark black hair, getting a little bit of the gray hair going. He looks up with one eye. Oh, what is the commotion now?
There's some fucking purple, wrinkly zombies out here. Go.
And
Skag, do you want to roll me initiative?
And I'm not talking about you either.
Yeah, nice fellow.
You are a nice fellow. What kind of comment is
Just being like thrown back, injured.
this?
I'm still sitting on the ground outside.
Oh, nice fellow.
Oh, what a nice little gnome man.
Okay, so Skag goes first. Robert's next. Will.
Margaret Thatcher has come back from the dead and is attacking us.
Oh, burn. What?
Oh my god. Not Maggie T.
And then Nikki, you go last. I'm sorry.
yeah, Nick is like
It makes
on
sense.
the-
I
And you are
understand.
You're a little bit upside down right now, Nikki.
I'm trying to figure it out. There, how's
There we
that?
go.
Yeah.
It's good.
So where everything goes wrong.
I'm at my parents' house and I don't know how strong their internet is here.
Gotcha.
You're doing okay at the moment. You're doing a bit better than Will, so.
That's the thing.
Am I breaking up still?
No, you're okay at the moment, but you get your moments. Okay, Skag, your character without a name. Who has a face?
Felorin.
Florin. I thank you. Your turn.
So he corrects the hat, looks out. I guess we're in this closed carriage.
Yeah, it would have been like a closed carriage. It would have windows and doors, but otherwise it's very much protected.
So looks out and sees the commotion outside, goes out, and do we see the little gnome on the ground? Or what was it?
Wait, I'm not on the ground.
I'm a half elf.
Yeah.
I'm a half elf
on the ground.
He's not a gnome, heaven forbid.
We're not all the same.
Yeah, we were talking about it before we did the stream. Everybody should do gnome invasion. Yeah, but do you see...
I'm not a gnome.
Hashtag not a gnome. Not all gnomes.
Not all gnomes. But he's still on the ground, right?
I don't know, would he be?
I mean, you guys have been talking a while. I stand back up, so I'm ready to go.
Yeah. So he goes out and takes a stand right beside him, and if the zombies are close enough, he will draw a sword.
Yeah, you can do that. They're about 15, 20 feet away from you at the moment.
Yeah, so he comes up this side of the half-elf, looks at him. So, do you know who made these creatures?
Why would I fucking know that, mate? Let's just go fuck them up, shall we? Come on, let's have a bit of a party.
Yeah, wake up, old man. Go do something to them. Look at them. Look.
Well, let's all go together. Let's not just fucking let the old guy do it, because he's going to die, isn't he? So let's go in a kind of group situation here. Let's go have a bit of a rumble.
And Felorin attacks the closest one.
Yeah.
So he will use his short sword to do so.
Vehicular homicide, Faerun style. I like that.
Okay, yeah, that hits.
Let's do it.
10 points of damage. Nice. Okay. Robots, your turn.
I'm like, that's a good idea. Charge! And I hold up my my horn and I go, doo-doo! and then immediately I go,
Horn of Billy,
and turn around and I run behind the cart and with my crossbow and I go and shoot at one of the guys.
I have this wonderful image of your character wearing a top hat and a monocle and holding a cup of tea in his spare hand. It's absolutely fantastic.
Yes, he's a very fancy fellow. Ah, crap.
You'll be unsurprised to find out that that's a miss. Your bolt skims straight past, and as the zombie knocks out the way, you see some of the purple flames actually falls out of where its brain should be. Just splatters onto the floor and dissipates.
His purple brain flames just fell out of his head.
Oh, not the purple blade flames. Fucking hell.
Oh no! Be careful. Aim for the purple brain flames.
Bloody hell.
Okay. Well, your turn.
My turn. Okay. Well, I have no idea what the combat order is. I'm gonna rush up to him, and I'm gonna strike him with my surprisingly large sword.
Which one? Would you like to attack a different one? There's one that's injured, or the one that's
the injured dude. I'm gonna come up to him and swipe at him. Fuck yeah! What's wrong with you? A 12 versus his armor class.
That's a miss.
All right. Okay.
You're swiping at him, and he sort of just ducks out the way, and he's kind of hidden in this mist of smoke that, for some reason, seems to linger around you. You can't seem to figure out why.
I continue to chain smoke.
However, the zombie who is injured will try and have an attack on you.
Welcome. And thank you to Have a Chuck for following. Welcome to Avenge My Friend, you're a gentleman and a scholar. Let's see if we can't get a viewer decision going, guys. Let's pretty close now, like 6 followers away, something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm up to 14.
Oh my.
No, robots, the answer you want is not nah.
No, I said math. Math.
Oh, okay. I thought you wanted-
Whatever. Math.
21 to hit.
Mhm.
Does that hit you
Against,
by any chance?
against me? Oh shit! Yeah, that hits me.
Okay.
No one's ever hit me before. That's
First time for everything.
yeah.
7 points of damage.
As a bonus action, I chain smoke indeed. Yes, I am. Okay, 7 damage.
Okay. Skag.
Yeah, I remember
15.
something that I added.
No,
my
15 to your AC.
Yeah, but I had something that I added for my AC. I could add my dexterity and wisdom bonus.
Someone's got a dog.
Not mine.
Not mine either.
You didn't have a dog, Skag.
I had a dog before, but
It's the ghost of that dog.
Yeah.
coming back.
that was kind of creepy.
Does 50 hit your AC?
No.
Shall we just say yes?
No.
Sure?
Yeah, it's 14 at the moment, but I know that I could add something. Couldn't Monk
Well,
add
since you haven't got it prepped because you had all the time in the world.
Yeah, you can hit me. Hit me up.
10 points of damage.
That hurts though.
I'm not surprised. And the other 3 that are around will like start shambling towards you guys. They will
So-
certainly be able to attack next turn.
I have a question. Is this a horse-drawn carriage? Is that what we're riding in?
Yeah, the horses are still there for now. They're not too freaked out. But you are missing a driver
Got
who
it.
is currently lying down dead.
Got it. Okay.
Okay. Nikki, your turn, my
The
lovely.
driver's dead. He's lying down dead.
The driver.
Yeah. Hi.
The driver's dead.
Yeah,
Right.
driver.
Did you say the driver was dead? He's dead. Well, shoot. I'm still inside the carriage at this point. I'm just leaning out the window, looking at all this carnage. Using an old trick by me, when we went like pitching, I'm gonna cast magic missile. 3 of them at just the closest target to me.
Go for it.
I rolled it just giving it a second to go through.
Roll 20. That's your damage. We don't know if it's hit or not because let's just do
10
damage.
the
attack.
closest one.
Don't you need to hit it first? See if you hit it first before you can damage it?
Or a magic missile is the auto hit, right?
It's an auto hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, fair enough then. Nearest one to you, yeah.
I think Nikki is like frozen in time at this point, so.
So you can't get an answer from her, can we?
Yeah.
Fair enough. So it's gone very quiet. Have I done something wrong? What? Okay. Cool. Stag.
Did she jump out of the cart? I'm just wondering.
She's
I
either
couldn't-
leaning out of the car or she's just jumped out of the car.
Yeah, I didn't catch everything. Okay.
Okay. Skag.
Mm-hmm.
Skaggy, your turn.
So, she's still back.
Oh.
Let's see. We could go.
I'm sorry. Perilous internet. Wasn't expecting that.
You're fine.
Anyways, what happened to the one that I hit? Did he get?
He got the 10 points of damage. He's still standing, still alive. Okay, yeah, 21 hits, 5 damage. Nice. Yeah, as you hit him
Yeah, this isn't gonna work.
with the short sword, you do sort of cut into like his elbow, and his arm from his elbow down actually does fall off.
Mm-hmm.
But that doesn't stop him much. He's still as determined as ever.
Then we could use the key.
Key?
The key effect.
Ah, it's a key effect.
And we could actually. You can want to. Immediately after you take the attack, I guess if she. No. I can spend one to make 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action.
Go for it.
So if I take away one, and if I do another one.
Both hit. Very nice indeed. Okay. Anything else?
No, I'm pretty much happy as I could be. Actually,
You should be absolutely ecstatic, mate.
I'm happy for you. Sir.
Robots, your turn.
So is Nikki's character? Are you still in the cart, or did you jump out and cast?
I'm still in the cart.
Okay. All right. I yell.
Like leaning out the window, like.
I yell. So I want to do something, but I don't want you to be in the cart. So,
So to get out the car.
I yell, get out of the cart! And I go.
I'm very squishy. If that helps.
Okay.
Oh, okay. And I'm like looking around at the windowsill, trying to see how I can move.
I'm like, prepare to jump, and then I cast prestidigitation, maybe.
What do you have in mind?
Yes, and so I'm going to cast
That won't catch me. That will not catch me.
And no, I'm going to cast it behind the heads of the horses in order to make them panic and charge into the group of creatures in front of them.
Wow.
In order to just try to like trample them, but I've warned you like to jump out on your next turn to try to like avoid damage. So how does this work out?
Okay. So you're trying to startle the horses.
Trying to spook the horses to run and trample with the horses and the cart the monsters in front of them.
Okay, roll intimidate to see how you can intimidate the horses.
Okay. There we go. 25.
Wow. Okay, yeah, you definitely scare them. They go into a frenzied panic and they stampede, and they do actually run over one of them completely dead, just completely get squished under the hooves, then under the wheels. It's like as if it got cut in half down the middle. So one of them is outright dead.
I go, that's what you get.
The others, apart from one, take a fair bit of damage. And you now find that the only light you have is from the purple flames in their heads. The sun's gone down, and your transport's gone.
Fuck.
Does anyone? Okay, we're all elves and gnomes, though. We can all see, right? Like we all have dim light, dark vision.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
Well,
So I'm gonna. So are they still here fighting us, or are they gone?
Not like we have any
no,
humans.
they're still there. They're still 1, 2, 3, 4 standing.
Okay.
You're in
Fucking
front of the-
brilliant plan, mate. I'm gonna. Whose turn is it?
It's your turn.
My turn. All right. I'm gonna continue to fight the one that I was fighting before.
Attack.
23.
Yeah, that hits.
Nice. And he takes 5 damage. Fuck me.
Not too bad.
All right. That's my turn. I'm gonna swipe in at him and continue to chug on the fags I have in my mouth.
One of them's going to try and swipe the cigar out your mouth. With an 18 to your AC.
Fuck, he gets my cigar.
And he burns you with it. 11 points of damage.
So the cigar takes 11 points of damage. Okay.
Okay, and one
Look at the cigar. Oh my
one attacks Skag.
Yep. I have noted how I can calculate my AC now. I'm good.
Howdy, Skag.
What is your AC then?
17.
Oh, show off.
Perfect number.
Okay, so a 9 versus your AC won't hit then.
Nope.
And Nikki, 17 to your AC.
Someone's attacking the carts?
Did you actually manage to jump out of the cart?
No, it hasn't been my turn yet. I haven't had a movement yet, so I'm still in the carts.
Ah, okay, my bad. And let's just say the other one goes to attack the fancy clothed one then.
Oh no!
11 to your AC.
Nope.
That's
Nope.
easy.
Okay. Okay. Nikki, your turn.
Okay, do I see horses approaching the cart in like a trampling fashion?
The horses, they're attached to the cart. They're
Yeah,
taking
that's
the
what
cart with it.
Okay. I'm gonna quickly do a quick look around to see if see why Billy was trying to get me to jump out of the cart, because I feel safe in the cart. The cart feels like a good place for me to be right now. Is there any sort of threats that I would see any reason I should get out of the cart?
Well, the horses have taken off running in a panic, so they're not running controlled in any one direction. So you're just on for
is
the
the
ride.
cart moving?
Yeah, you and the cart are moving, and you
shoot.
just rolled over some of the creatures we're fighting. So you guys are off to the races.
Okay.
So that's why
perception.
I wanted to jump out. But maybe you can wrest
Roll
control
perception,
of
did
the
you say?
horses.
Mhm.
Okay, instead of me rolling perception, can I get my bat to roll perception?
Yes, go on.
Yay. So whenever I roll, it's going to have an advantage and +2. Because I have a negative and he has a plus.
Go for it.
Let me just do that.
I
So
feel like
it's
we've got a
17.
very strong group. Perfect number.
Okay. What you do see is you are in a carriage, armed with 2 horses, galloping into the horizon. You turn around and you see those purple flames of those zombies getting smaller and smaller. You have a couple of you have a couple of choices.
Uh-huh. I feel like you can... Okay, go on.
No, you all right?
Yeah, go. I want to
Okay.
hear my choices.
You can either, 1, try and climb out of the carriage and try and tame the horses enough so that they stop and slow down so you can control them, which is animal handling.
Ooh.
Or you can jump from the cart, which is a dex check.
I am going to, with my small gnomish stature, try to dive, tuck, and roll.
Dex
Because-
check.
Yeah, just straight dexterity?
Straight dexterity.
13?
Okay.
Not
You
bad.
do manage to roll out. The horses start galloping away, but you do end up landing on a slightly rocky area. 5 points of damage.
I see this in the distance, and I go, "Sorry about that."
You end up
Okay!
you end up getting poked by a few rocks.
Okay, I like pick the gravel out of my side as I'm just like take half my movement to stand up. How
Yeah,
close am I to the nearest zombie now?
You're not within fighting range, let's put it that way.
I'm a mage. Am I within 120 feet?
You're about 200 feet away.
200. Oh my god.
Those are fast horses.
I'm
The
gonna
horses
start
got very
hobbling
scared. The horses got very scared.
back. Apparently, wow,
Shut up.
that was a single round. They got 200 feet in a single round.
I spooked them
so
with
well.
a 25 roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God.
It was spooked
Alright.
bad.
I did
Um,
200 meters in 6 seconds. I promise.
I'm going to. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, if you start running now, you'll be able to be in firing range with magical abilities by next turn.
Yeah, so I'm gonna cast Mage Armor on myself, just being like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! And just like
Okay.
raise a hand up and like just let's go with like just like a yellow kind of color just starts animating from my hand, just like armors my entire body as I'm running, just like running back to try to save my newfound friends.
Very nice. Okay, round 3. Lauren,
Yes.
your turn.
That is something to do.
Sorry,
The dog's not happy that it's your turn.
it's not.
We will do the smacky.
Smacky, smacky.
Do hit.
It does not hit.
That's
You smack fresh air.
that is most unfortunate.
Actually, roll me a d20.
Then I must go on this side of the monitors.
Monitors. You have multiple monitors. How dare you? There's me doing everything on a laptop.
How about the 20?
Feels Will, man.
That should feel bad, actually. That means that you get your hand directly into the pool of purple flames, and it starts to burn and singe your hand.
But it's
Pretty
a natural
badly.
20. It's not that it...
That's the whole point. You natural 20 hit it.
Yeah, but then it should be dead. It should be like dead. That's not good.
You take 8 points of damage. Burning damage, if it makes any difference.
Can it be distinguished while flailing around with the arm and trying to with the vest or some of the clothes I got? Wrap it around.
Roll a dex check. If you get a 10 or higher, then you extinguish the flames.
What do you take me for a dexterous person? I have acrobatics.
Oh.
Acrobatics.
Can I use
Well,
that?
you're gonna do a backflip to extinguish the flame.
Yeah. Could work.
That's what lemon do,
What
right?
did you say? Athletics?
Dexterity check.
Dexterity check.
What did you say? Acrobatics? Okay.
I'm
Was that
sure you said
Arcana check?
acrobatics. Yeah.
Well, pretty good.
Oh yeah, you're fine. You stop, drop, and roll, and the flames go out pretty quickly. But your hand is still sore, and you actually see that where the purple flames were licking over your hand, you do see like spots of black burns on your skin now.
Not again.
Not again.
Don't want to know what happened the first time.
Left
Billy.
the oven on.
Billy, your turn.
I go, watch out for the purple flame heads.
I will try.
Is that your action? Excellent. Moving on to the next person.
I'm supposing there's one right next to me because it took a swing at me last time. Is that the case?
Yeah, there is.
All right. Well, I guess I swing back at it. There's not much else I can do right now. So there you go.
That hits.
6.
Yeah. There's a nice bit of damage there. Excellent. Ish. Mr. Wilson.
Yeah, well, there's still this fucker in front of me, isn't there?
Yes.
Right, well, let's slap him up some, shall we? Slap him silly. Fuck. 9. This is
No, I'm afraid that does not hit. You might have to tickle the zombie if you want to, but
I'm gonna action surge and do it again. Back him. 17.
that hits.
Back him. Takes 12 damage. That's more like it.
Wow.
Nice.
How'd you kill this guy?
I get my cigar, which he attacked and burn into me before, like into my ow! And then I get it back and I just like stab it through his eye, basically, and just like pummel it in. And then I'm like, oh fuck, that's my last one. And I go back onto like the Marlboro Straights where I'm smoking.
Okay, as you smell this acrid smell of burning flesh, the zombie starts falling to pieces, falling to the ground, and the purple flames completely extinguish. It's fairly obvious that he is dead beyond any doubt.
Well, he's gone now at least.
3 zombies left.
And it feels like you're doing the handwork here.
Skag. 11 to your AC.
11. Nope.
Nikki, 15 to your AC.
Is she in range?
Actually, that's a good point. Why have I got her down as being anywhere near it? My bad. Nikki's fine. And Robot, 17 to your AC.
Crap.
Guys, wait.
Ouch.
I had it written down that you were nearby because I thought you jumped out of the carriage. My bad. I'm guessing 17 hits.
Yeah. I've only got 13 AC.
6 points of damage.
Ow.
That hurt too.
Ow.
Stop.
Stop hitting me.
I'll play you a song if you stop hitting me.
Okay, Kiri. It is your
Kiri.
turn.
Yes. As I'm kind of running, I feel I'm gonna like buckle over because I have short gnome legs and go, okay. I think I can hit him now, and then cast firebolt, which for every reason doesn't roll damage. So that's 1d10.
Don't hit.
2 damage. Oh, 11 doesn't hit.
You roll the damage, but you do damage to the grass that it's standing on. Not much else. Sorry.
I'll take it. I'm still used to this. And I'm still like running
Since the
forward.
grass.
That's
Yes.
my turn. Just, okay. Aiming. Good work on that.
For Lauren. Kill this
Might-
guy.
Well, take him down.
Sound almost exasperated by that.
Maybe not. With a plus six, like nope. Nope. I guess they want help. Yeah. I will not do anything more. I will keep it.
Not do anything more?
No.
Okie dokie. Billy.
So I take out my little water pouch and with my free action try to pour water on top of the flames on top of his head.
What
Like, just to see if it does anything.
Why
Okay.
are you doing that?
And put out the flames.
You do that. You do like hear the sizzle of the flames crackling.
Uh-huh.
And you notice that some of it disappears.
Uh-huh.
No.
No damage.
It
All right.
does a little bit of damage, but not enough that you should be concerned with.
All right. And then in my other hand I kind of look frustrated and go, ah, and then just try to run him through with my short sword again.
Go for it.
15.
That hits.
5.
And he's down.
Ha ha. That's what you get.
Yeah. You basically stab him through the chest, and you don't even hear a dying breath. It doesn't even seem to be breathing, this thing. You just stab it through, and black, gungy, ink-like blood pours out over its skin as it collapses to the floor.
Can I react and go ugh and like kick him off the end of my sword?
Absolutely, yeah, you can.
Can I kick him into the guy standing in front of Will?
Yeah, go on then. Why not?
Do like a dexterity check to see if I can just get him to like push
Dex
the
or
dead
strength,
body.
whichever suits you.
Dex. We'll dex it.
Oh,
Yeah. Natural 20.
You can place it whatever you want.
Do
Yeah,
whatever you want from me.
I like take it and turn him and then just like kick him right into the guy that Will's fighting.
He's dead. So shall I get him to push into one of the other guys?
Oh, okay. Yeah, whoever's still standing. Because
Yeah,
we're
whoever's
kind of all
still standing? Yeah, the one guy who's still standing, so like he does stumble and actually falls down onto his knee. And you can actually hear a crack as what would be his leg like breaks under his weight of falling. So now you've injured him as well.
And I go, that's what you get
20.
too.
With a nat 20, I'm not surprised. Okay, anything else with your turn?
No, that's it.
Nice. Ish.
Right, well, I killed the guy in front of me, right? And then this other guy fucked himself as well. So how many are we dealing with here?
2 left.
All right,
One severely injured.
I'm going to go after the severely injured fella and fuck him with a 10 versus his armor class.
Mm-mm.
No fucking today. Okay. My turn's over.
Anything else? Yeah.
Gnomes.
That's right. Hey, that is racist, okay? We're not all like this.
Okay. 16 to Skag
No.
and 22 to Will.
Ah. Yep, that might be a little hit.
Not your day. 5 points of damage.
To the old ego. Okay. I'm on 6 hit points. Going strong.
Yeah, not for long. Okay. Kiri. Do we have a Kiri?
Nikki?
No, internet's.
So,
Look at
can
that.
I?
Hey!
I think she's back.
Hey, you guys
Yes,
hear me? We're all
we
good?
can hear you. We can hear you.
Awesome. All right. So, how close am I to the nearest one now?
I'd say you're about 50 feet away.
50 feet. Okay. So I'm gonna. So not quite. Okay. So not quite melee range yet. I'm gonna send the bats to fly one. Maybe next turn I can give me the help action. Just for my bonus action, I'm gonna send her to go ahead and do that, and I'm gonna cast Firebolt again. I give it a bit of a okay, aiming straight. Hey, I know that's 23.
That hits.
I feel like that hits.
Roll your damage.
Okay. In the process of rolling the 1d10 for 2.
As the fireball leaves your hands, it's like creates this beam of light, like flowing towards the zombie. The zombie gets completely engulfed in red flames and just crinkles, and you can smell burning flesh. It smells horrible.
Okay,
You didn't say
I'm
you
still
were.
coming, guys. I'm still coming.
One
Like,
left.
my nose, being like, oh god.
Lauren.
And thank you to McGuy McGee for following. Welcome to the Adventure, my friend. You're a gentleman and a scholar. Remind you guys on the app, if you haven't followed yet, hit that follow button and join us. When we have 20 followers, you guys get to decide something which happens in our game. FUV Dweller says, Tom is a bit quiet, so you might want to boost yourself up there. Also, hey. What's up, Ishmael? How's it going, dude? Whose turn is it?
It's Skags.
There we go.
He's ended. You've got one guy left. He's standing right in front of you. This combat's lasted long enough.
Yeah, I know. What a 5 in damage.
Sounds so down about it.
Yes. I made a
Just edgy.
17.5.
17 hits, 5 damage, and how do you want to kill the last one?
Surprisingly, with a below midsection with the sword.
Ooh.
Very nice.
Guess he's dead.
Yep, he cripples. As he goes down, roll me perception.
And thank you to FEV Dweller for following. Welcome to the Adventure, my friend. You're a gentleman and a scholar.
High five.
We're friends.
Perception for all or just me?
Just you.
I
Just Skag.
You're special.
I got it. 17.
Okay. As he goes down with the last flickering bits of purple flame you can see with, you do notice that there is a brand on the zombie's chest, which very much looks like a skull, a human skull, surrounded with purple rays, like a circle of purple rays around it.
So I
Can
Kind of
I
say-
like,
kind
plan
of-
at this point? Are we all kind of congealing back?
If you guys want to, once you've like either got alongside them, or once you've kind of recovered, you can roll perception as well to see if you notice, or if
Yeah,
Skag
yeah.
wants to, his character can tell you guys.
so Florin kind of pushes whatever cloth he has in the way and points with the sword to the chest. I believe this might serve as a clue.
As you point at it with your sword, you look down at your hand, which had the burns on it.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what the shape of the burns looks like?
A heart. I love Mama.
If
Butterfly.
I love Mama.
looks like a skull surrounded by flames.
I
Bloody
believe
fuck. Ooh.
Been marked.
I
Right, that ain't
believe
good.
I have it too now.
Was that on you before? Or is that something that you've always had? Or just like a now thing?
I believe it's when I touch the flames of purple.
Right, well, you're
Can I
pretty
do,
fucked.
like a religion, an arcana, or an investigation check, whichever one would be most
Whichever one suits you.
applicable in this situation. And just to the
Each
symbol
will give you
to figure
different
out what it
answers.
is.
It's up to you. Which one do you want to roll?
Oh, would I know roughly what realm this would fall into? Probably
Okay.
no.
If you just want to look at it to see if you like remember anything about it from your past, then investigation or intelligence. If you want to see if it's got anything magical about it, arcana. Anything religious about it, then religion. So it depends. What would your character do?
I'm gonna do a religion check, just because she'd probably do an arcana check. I'm gonna do an arcana check. Just an 8.
You do notice that looking at it, you kind of feel there is like some magic attached to those burns on Florin's hand. But you do notice that there's a lot more magic coming off the dead zombies scattered around you.
I'm curious. Sorry, I'm just gonna look at your hand for a second. Hope that's okay. It just. Yeah, that's some magic shit right there.
I think honestly, mate, you're fucked. Okay, here's the situation. What we could do is I'm training a few medical practices such as decapitation of hands, amongst other bodily parts. So, if you want, I can just chop the bugger off, and you should be all set.
I believe I'm screwed either way, so I don't guess that.
But we screwed with me, right? Your boy Ish. By the way, what's your name again?
Felorian.
All right, what's your real name?
Florim.
Felorian.
Getting the Felorian, is that it? Back to the
Florim.
all right, doctor.
Lorian. I don't know that name.
Professor. So, all right. Well, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Everybody roll me perception when they feel like it.
Roll you perception?
So.
And Will, it's about 7:15. Do you want to do your hooks and plugs?
Nice.
Yeah, I sure do. If you guys haven't followed yet, hit that follow button. Join us. We're at 20 followers. You guys get to decide what happens next in our game. We're in a few ways. Let's make it happen, folks. And also, here is a tweet for y'all as well. At 20 retweets. Same things happen. Hit that button for me. Also, tonight, in about 2 hours' time, I am going to be playing with the Lost Mine of Fandelver crew a one-shot called Where the Mountain Sleeps. So it should be pretty interesting. Kind of D&D horror stuff going on. I'm pretty excited about it. So, yeah, that's what's happening today. And
Okay,
perception.
Perception, if you please.
No, please. 19.
Very nice.
I got 20.
Are all of us rolling perceptions?
I got a
Thomas.
natural 20.
Yeah.
I saw that you did that, Tom. I just
Natural 20.
Oh,
by the way,
talented one.
Natural 19.
So many 20s for so.
Oh, yeah, because she's a 91.
It's a 19 though. Poor soul.
It's a 21. It was my bat. It's always my bat. I'm not very perceptive.
dear.
Yeah, so I rolled deception. That was almost the same, right?
No.
No,
No.
I rolled
It would be
perception.
You can't set your way out of this one. No.
Conscription roll?
Everybody,
Acrobatics.
apart from Florin, who can't tell what perception is,
Deception.
notices that among the purple zombie corpses, there are some humans, also dead, covered in bits of dry blood, a few scorch marks here and there, but most definitely dead.
Am I still too loud? Am I good now? I was too quiet now, then I was too loud.
You can't keep everybody happy.
So I'm gonna say, what the fuck is that?
What?
No, Anidale, it is not children. I'm DMing it this time. I'm not a player. It's fine.
Look at all these children dressed up as adults.
No, they're not children. They're human adults.
They're on top of one another.
Sarah, can I do an investigation check, just kind of on the bodies in the area, to see if they have any sort of branding or marks or anything in their pockets, or like
Yeah, go right for
anything
it.
that would indicate either where they come from, or coins. So investigation. And Bat's like helping me. He's like going through pockets too and helping me out. Action. You count.
Okay. With a 12, you don't notice a pattern to the scorches on their body or anything, not like with Skag's character. Find 5 gold pieces all in all. It's not too bad. In one of them, you do find there is a letter folded up, splattered with a bit of human blood and a bit of the black inky gooey blood from the zombies. But yeah, you do find a folded letter in one of their pockets.
Oh, I think I found something. I use meditation to clean it a little bit.
Yeah.
A convenient
To
note.
clean it up a little bit and then I open it.
I double
Yeah, I
use
found something
prestidigitation
nice.
to make sure it's extra clean.
Okay.
Well, let's have a read.
It smells a little bit like flowers now.
So read it
You
out.
look at the-
Read the note.
Read it out.
Yeah, you can't pee.
And then I read it.
Yeah, you look at the letter. It does. It's like a message from Faerun, which is about a couple of miles from where you are now. You think, give or take. And it's actually a note asking for help from the seer of the town, from the effective fortune. Sorry.
I say, we should take this into Faerun and ask the seer about this. Yeah, that makes sense. Right, guys? Right? This is my first time adventuring.
I mean, we could do, but what's in it for us?
Well, I've been wanting to get an audience with some important people to book
you know, people getting attacked by zombies.
Uh,
And there's that. But also,
guess
it's
so.
mostly stopping zombies from killing drivers.
I guess there's that too. Whatever.
I'm not a driver, you know.
So the letter said they're wanting somebody from Faerun, or was it the letter from
Somebody from Faerun, the seer of Faerun, is asking for help. It's a simple message, like a rushed letter. That's it.
So it's trouble.
Is it addressed to anyone?
Nope.
Hmm.
An open letter to come and... Yeah, that's kind of weird, isn't it? Maybe one of them was going to help out and then got turned into a zombie.
Hey, here, hand me the letter real quick. And I take the letter and I pull out my inkwell with my pen, and I match the handwriting, and I says $500 reward, 500 gold reward for anyone who will help to each person. And I go, look, now the letter looks even more official. We should go cash in.
I like that. I like that. I do.
Okay. Robots. Roll me a deception check to see how well you can actually mimic this handwriting.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Immaculate.
Oh my god.
That is phenomenal.
It is
Why did
spot
you
on.
read that
Nobody
out?
would know the difference, apart from possibly the seer herself.
And I add in, and Billy is the most handsome minstrel in all the land underneath it.
That's too far.
Push.
Oh! Okay, so what do you guys want to do? How are you going to approach this?
I'm gonna change my mic. So continue.
Yeah, well, it's like a vicious circus.
Okay, thanks for Lauren. Didn't know mics were in this world, but okay. You might want to turn off your mic.
I would like to. I'd like to go up to Billy or the fighter and just be like, you know what? I feel like this was human blood on here before. Like there was red tinge that we cleaned off. It's maybe the zombies came in and killed whoever was supposed to be carrying this letter, and maybe the Seer really does need help, and we could go help her.
Well, maybe. I mean, this note looks pretty fucking good. I say, yeah. We go over, we take the reward and see if the Seer's got any more of this cash lying around. You know, I've also got to pick up some fags whilst we're over there, so I'm going in the area anyway. So I may as well, you know, get together and see if we can't, you know, get a bit of cash on the way in. So yeah.
The only thing is, it's a couple miles, and I think we have to walk now, and it's the middle of the night.
Right, well, why don't we start?
Chase down those really weirdly fast horses. I think we.
They were very quick, weren't they?
They were incredibly quick. I've never even seen horses that quick. Granted, all the horses I'm used to are ponies for my horse.
Those are Jamaican sprint horses. That's why. That's why. Well, I tell you what. Why don't we make a camp tonight? And just like sit tight, and you know, if any zombies come along, we fuck them like we did these ones.
I could use some healing up myself, actually.
I'm pretty good with fires myself, so I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll get a bunch of my fags together, light them up, and we'll get a bit of a fire going. So I do that. I try. I've got like.
And you'll be high on goodness knows what else is in them.
Well, those are just straights. I mean, they are like terribly like bad for you in terms of, like.
Yeah. Sure they are, Will.
But
Kiri is gonna sit on the ground and like fiddle around her spell book for a little bit and kind of just like in quiet contemplation. She can like draw a couple of runes on the ground and everything and just sit there for about 10 minutes or so. And then I'm gonna cast Unseen Servant as a ritual. That's cool.
Yeah, so like you do notice actually doing on your shoulder, your little bat just like crawls onto your shoulder and just watches you as you draw the runes and everything.
Oh yeah, he's used to it.
I like
he's like pointing out with his little bat wing. He's like, "Oh no, you missed that line there," and I'm like, "Oh, okay, good job." I'm drawing it.
Okay,
We've
cool.
been at this for a while. And then my unseen servant is just gonna this mystical force that of invisible entity is just gonna start like moving wood and like making a little campfire and starting a set up camp for us. I'm gonna sit there
Very
and
nice.
have the fire, start it up with my fire, and just sit there by the fire.
I'd play some music, but I don't know if it will gather some attention from any unwanted sources.
Yeah, best not. Best not.
Oh, okay.
For a lot of reasons, but mostly, yeah, mostly that.
I mean, I've got another tune I've been working on. It goes like this: toot, 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 boom, 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 toot, toot.
It's beautiful.
It's pretty catchy,
Yes,
actually.
sounds
It's
great,
great.
Val. Sounds good.
And a Tarask comes over the horizon.
Have you
That would be
been-
that cool.
I didn't actually play it. I just mouthed it quietly to my friends.
Oh, okay.
Oh, but Tarasks have very good hearing. Did you not know that?
They hear the most annoying of tunes from the 50 miles away.
So they must hear the most pleasant of tunes as well.
Oh dear. Okay, so yeah, long rest. You get all your hit dice back. Full health. Anything else you guys want to do before you head off in the morning?
Light a few bags.
I want to say during the night, my unseen servants was just like, I guess I don't have a shovel or anything. So my unseen servant is just like digging with his hands or anything in my explorer's pack to dig a little grave. And I'm going to like craft a little grave marker for the driver. Just off the side of the road. Yeah.
Okay then.
I'm gonna put out my cigarette on it. Like I don't realize what it is, so I just like.
Really,
Is
I
that
don't know the driver's name, but maybe you could play him a little bit of a song before we leave.
A dirge would make sense.
That's your speciality, right?
It's a beautiful moment.
Taking it so seriously.
It's just one note. It's just a.
Yeah, it's a warbling note. It's beautiful. It's what he would have wanted.
I play a note for every year I'm a friend with someone when they die.
Just do. That's all I get.
So most of them are usually just the one note. Okay. Then.
Usually
Yeah.
one note.
Okay. Yeah. Skag, how you doing with your microphone, mate?
Do you hear me?
Oh yeah.
We hear you.
Let's dream is better. No going.
Excellent. Okay. So yeah, full health, full hit points. Unseen servant in tow. Do you make your way over to Faerun? Yeah.
100%. We're gonna start working our way over there.
Yep.
We're gonna have a scout out though. If we see any more zombies coming along,
Does anybody
Okay,
actually know the way to Faerun? Is it just like a singular road, or do we have to do some like investigation checks to see if we know the way?
Just follow
There
your
is
note.
one road, and you were
Okay,
traveling
great.
along it by coach. So unless you like mistakenly get to go the wrong way,
I know the
I'm
way.
presuming.
I've been to Faerun
Think of story.
It's either forwards or backwards, and we decide to go backwards.
I'm going to say, for the sake of story, that you do choose to go the right way. Otherwise, this
Like
game's
that.
going to be a lot longer than 8 sessions.
Sorry.
Okay, so you've got a couple of miles between here and Faerun. So we're going to do the sequence of taking each character, come up with something that may happen or something that you want to do along your journey, and roll a skill for that event to see how well you do at it. So we'll start with Billy. We'll start with you for once.
Okay, so I decide to. I've been carrying flyers with me for my performances because I'm trying to book shows, and so as we go, every time we pass a tree or a building or a signpost, I'm putting up little flyers trying to advertise my performances in the town.
Okay, what sort of thing do these flyers say?
They say, the famous Billy Wagglespike is performing in Faerun. Come to his shows because he is amazing at the trumpet and is very handsome.
Roll deception.
But I
I think
am.
it's deception, it's not persuasion.
I am. There you go.
Lie about how handsome you are.
Yeah, good enough. You find like a couple of places that are really good to effectively staple them onto trees and passing posts, and you decided like just the right angle so that people actually really get to see it, and you're hoping for a bit of feedback. You've got good chances. You think you've got very good chances with this.
Good job, me.
Kiri.
Kiri is gonna be reading these posters and asking about Billy's act as he's kind of walking around along and talking, and I'm gonna be like crafting minor illusions, being like, okay, the stage looks like this, and then what if like fireworks come up here, and then over here there's like low fog, and I'm like going through everything that I want to make his shows awesome. So like I really want to be behind the stage kind of person where they're like I'm creating like dancing lights to make a spotlight happen and like low fog cloud. All my spells are performance enhancing based. Like it's just a
Wonderful.
sign.
I love these ideas.
You really lucked out. I didn't know there was going to be a barn.
Roll me an Arcana check.
Asking about all these illusions. Okay.
See how good these illusions are.
Can my bat be helping me by doing like somersaults and like doing tricks in the air and inspiring me with his
Yeah, I can see that happening. Yeah.
Sweet. It's a 14.
Yeah. You look at. Oh, we've lost a Will. Hang on, that's not good.
I'm the host now.
Take over.
The least responsible person to be the host.
Yeah, but now it's 50-50 girls and boys, so
Is that the
we just need Skag to
And
drop.
it's my channel now, so if everyone could just
Rebel!
you know, your Drebin and stars. Right.
Okay. As you're performing these spells and everything, they all look very impressive. You obviously are quite convincing at thinking up all these wonderful artistic ideas for the stage show. And Billy is obviously quite impressed with your skills.
I'm quite impressed with your skills.
Let's see if
yeah?
Bill can hear us, right?
Oh, that's a nice face.
Yeah. What? What? His potatoes crashed again.
Everybody's in the wrong.
Welcome, Skag, to
Nobody's
running
on
a
the
stream. Yay!
Hold on.
Okay, guys, this stream's going to be put on hold just for a little bit because two of the players, well, one's trying to fix everything and one's broken. So, occupy yourself. Okay, while we're doing this, though, if you want to donate, there's always a donate option underneath the screen. If you look down, all the details are there. You can subscribe to Encounter Roleplay. You get all sorts of benefits from doing that. Will's gone again. Bye-bye, Will. We have Facebook. We have YouTube. There is the Games Fest later on this month. If you live in England, come along, visit the guys. They're going to be running an Open Legends campaign all day there, and then they're going to be going for a few drinks afterwards. It'll be absolutely awesome. I can't think of anything else. Is there anything else I've forgotten? There's the Twitter feed. We've got a Twitch going on at the moment. Twit, that thing, yes. And if we can get enough tweets, then you get to have a viewer's decision, hopefully in favor of the DM. But you get to decide good things, bad things, what happens next in the campaign. Have I missed anything else out, Skag? I can't think of anything else off the top of my head.
No.
I think that's a lot.
Laugh at the not work. Camps at the moment.
Oh, poor Skag's preoccupied. Okay. Let's just say, for the sake of moving the story along, that Will's character is now currently asleep. He's had one too many cigars and he's been effectively knocked out. And Skag's character has gone back to sleep as well. It was that much hard work that he just had to go back to sleep again. Okay. So yeah, you make your way to Faye.
Probably wake him up occasionally with her.
Yeah, so like your bat just crawls onto one of their faces and just your bat just crawls onto one of their faces and just starts poking their nose.
They're like really asleep. I try to wake them up by blowing my trumpet. They don't like it.
Why?
You can't. I mean, Lauren just sort of goes.
Like casting my illusions out, doubling his sound.
Will's character, on the other hand, he's not responding. He's obviously alive. He's snoring really badly, but he's not awake. He's not Don't worry, I'm not going to kill off one of the players just because he disconnects. That's just cruel. Okay, so yeah, you get to what you presume is Faerun. It's definitely a town. And I'd like you who are paying attention to roll perception for me.
I should switch this.
Let's have it like that.
Should I roll separately for me and my bat, or should I just always roll for my bat?
You can roll both if you like.
Okay, so this one is for me. Oh, I got a 20. And then for my bat is the second one. Ignore the third. Anyways,
Yeah,
natural 20 for me, and my bat has 16. It's one of the rare points where I point something out to him or her.
Excellent. So yeah, your bat notices a little bit. You notice a heck of a lot more with a natural
sense. So
sense.
many things.
So many things, like your open eyes wide with amazement. Yeah, everybody sees this. You come to the town and you do notice it's a bit quieter than you would normally expect. It's about mid-afternoon, so like maybe 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon. And yeah, very quiet.
It seems a little too quiet, don't you think?
Is there not any sound at all?
Well, I'm used to the forest glade, so no. This seems wonderful. But look how big the buildings are! Oh my gosh!
Yes, very, very big buildings. You haven't been very many places for real, have you?
I really haven't been. That carriage was as big as my house back home.
Wow. A nice house.
Poor soul.
I say we
You guys
take
are
a
gonna
look
show me
around.
around, right?
Do we see any people? Do we see anybody?
You see no people whatsoever. You hear birds, like in the trees nearby, and you hear a bit of wildlife. But as far as maybe like people moving around town or talking or maybe even a marketplace, nothing.
It seems very strange. Why don't we go knock on some doors and see what might be going on?
That's a good idea. I'll go.
All right,
Just
so,
whatever nearest building.
just to the nearest building. Hello?
Before you even get to a building, you do realize that the front gate, which everybody goes through, so like it's surrounded by a wall, this town.
Okay, so we're not even in yet.
Oh,
No,
okay.
not even
Okay,
yet.
got it.
The front gate is closed and locked, and there's nobody around to unlock it.
Hello! Front gate!
So, I haven't been on too many adventures, but this seems to be a terrible situation in front of us. What do you think? Ready? No? All right.
Well, I'm very wise and perceptive. This seems fine. It's a beautiful place. We should try to go inside, shouldn't we? To make sure everyone's okay.
All right. So, can we try to open the gate? We walk up to the gate and try to open it.
Yeah, you hear the rattling of chains on the other side.
It's like chained on the other opposite side.
Yeah, you need to figure out a way to get in.
Can we climb over it? Is it scalable?
Yeah, I'd say it's scalable. It's a good 12 feet high, maybe something like that.
All right, I'm going to climb up and look over the side of the gate.
Strength.
You guys strength check? Oh, I tried dexterity. Nope.
You saw like it's one of those really old-fashioned gates where it's made of good solid oak, and it has the iron bars across it to hold it in place. You do climb up to the first one, then you instantly lose your footing, and you automatically try and
I got you!
you try to hang on to the gate with your fingers.
Ow.
You've now got burns on your hands.
Oh,
Splinters.
Well, it's a good thing I don't have to play my lute right now. Oh,
Birds.
oh, ouch. Is anybody?
I'm gonna send Trixie to go above the wall and just scout over the town and come back and report.
That's a good idea. We should have done that the first time.
Trixie.
Go on,
You're
send.
reliming though. It's just you seem like you were having a moment.
Roll perception
You
for
say
little
don't on my
Trixie.
bat. Poor Trixie. He has advantage on hearing. Just at that.
Oh dear. Roll perception.
13.
Ah, that's fairly good. You send Trixie up into the air, and he goes flying around the town. You can see him fluttering around the buildings. He's absolutely loving it. After about 5-10 minutes, he comes back and lands on your shoulder, sort of in your ear, and you can tell that not a single sound, no movement inside the town, nothing at all. Very pretty, very well kept, but no, not a single person.
It doesn't seem like there's any movement in the town.
Are they
Well,
We can find the Seer and see if they have some sort of information maybe in their house, but we'd have to go in somehow. Trixie,
Yes.
did you see any other doors or any other gates leading into town?
She did see that there was 2 more doors. There's one all the way to the other side of town, but it looked like that one was locked as well. And there was one side door purely for the use of guards getting into towers and into the barracks.
There's a door on the other way outside of the town, but it's locked.
Let's go check out
Into
the
barracks.
let's go check out the barracks door. Let's maybe that one I can pick.
Okay. Yeah, you make your way round. It's about a quarter of the way round. It's only like about 10-15 minute walk because you go round the wall. Yeah, if you want to try and pick the lock, do you have proficiency in lock picking tools or anything like that?
Yeah, I have thieves' tools.
Go for it.
I am a charlatan.
Oh, of course. How could one possibly forget?
Yes.
Try and pick that lock.
So is that like dexterity check? Let's see it on the list of skills.
I'd say sleight of hand, maybe.
Crap.
You sit there for a minute and it's like, I know exactly what I'm doing. Oh. So yeah, you've broken one of your tools.
Oh. Anybody else have any ideas?
No,
Well,
not really. I keep fucking coming in and out of existence. So
can I?
Oh, you
Can I
woke up. It's been tough carrying you around this whole time. I'm glad you're awake.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, for no, apparently you're really heavy and you snore a lot.
I've got a very pointy nose. What can I say?
Like super a lot. Like super duper a lot.
Thanks, man. What are we dealing with here? We're trying to get into this fucking village or something?
Yep.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's anybody around. The bat flew around and didn't see anyone in the entire town.
Well, fuck, if the bat didn't see anything.
Anybody else
Can
want
I
to try and
cast
pick the lock?
Unseen? No. Can I cast Unseen Servant inside the wall so that they can open the door from the other side? It doesn't say it needs a visual component. Here,
Ooh, I like that. Yeah, okay, we can do this.
I'll do the spell so you can see everything that. Oh,
Yep,
that doesn't
here. Yeah, it's all going to see the description.
How do I make the description?
32 effect.
I don't know how to make it print.
7 does damage at 60 feet. I'm impressed. Okay. So you cast your Unseen Servant on the other side of the wall.
I'm doing ritual casting again, so I'm just sitting there 10 minutes, give me a second. Trixie's helping me draw symbols in. My spellbook is just tattered notes. It's floating about and grabbing them from the air as they drift away. Okay, notes.
Okay. Yeah, you cast Unseen Servant on the other side of the wall, and after a few minutes, you can kind of hear on the other side of the barrack door that you're standing outside, you do hear a bit of clicking and a bit of like rocking. After a minute, it does finally figure out there's a key nearby. Unlocks the door that way. So yeah, you're inside. You're inside the barracks. A few weapons, nothing overly fancy.
I give my unseen servant a hug. I'm just hugging the air.
You are hugging fresh air.
Who are you?
Sure.
So
Where's the
good.
fresh air around here?
I should name you.
You're hugging the unseen servant that seems to be made of smoke coming from Will's character.
Yeah, there's no clean air around here. It's just all.
Oh yeah? There's just a little bit of... Oh shit. I got so excited to hug. I fell off the ground. I was so excited about the hug.
Wow. You okay there?
I'm good. Everything's good.
Good.
I'm in
Whoa.
myself.
I hear
A lot of
dogs.
rum, but besides
No,
that,
the whole game's out of control. Okay.
Oh.
So yeah, you're in the barracks. Your barking you can hear are a few war dogs that seem to be in their kennels outside.
Jamaican.
working that in. That was great.
Jamaican sprint dogs.
Yeah, they're from Jamaica too.
Oh shoot.
You-
Yeah, run, you guys.
Okay. You see
be
a
right
few weapons lying around, but it looks like the place has been practically abandoned. There's even like a half-eaten bit of bread and cheese on the table.
Well,
Wow.
someone left here now,
He goes
isn't
to
there?
try to eat it.
What the fuck? Listen, someone was here recently and then they fucked off 3 sharpish as well. So maybe they turned into zombies. What we saw before, you know.
Did you say that you ate part of the bread and cheese? Okay.
Trixie goes to pick at it.
Did you say you ate the cheese?
Did you say? Okay, yeah. It's from what you can tell, since you're probably very good friends with your bat.
He talks to me constantly.
It is edible, but it is a bit stale. It is. The bread is certainly going stale, and the cheese is just about okay at the moment. So it's been maybe a day or 2, maybe 3.
It seems like this just happened recently. I wonder if there's anyone in any of the buildings. We should go like check beds. and make sure
Why
that-
don't we ever
No,
shout around?
Maybe it's like that fairy tale.
No,
Everyone's just asleep.
no. Why don't we?
I don't know anything. You're
I'll
right.
tell you
I
what.
love it.
I'll tell you what, sweetheart. Why don't we ever shout around? You got a pretty high pitched voice. Why do you have a little scream and see if anyone comes out to help you?
Oh, okay, yeah, let's make a shot of this. Okay, and I like to take a moment, so I'm casting like minor illusion of like fireworks in the air, and I'm just like, hello! And it just like precipitation doubles the sound like shockwaves.
Roll me a performance check.
Okay,
I will do so.
I stick 2 cigars into my ears. He's
And then you were out of cigars.
yeah, he thought
They
it was.
look like cigars.
He just sticks cigarettes together in bundles.
It's a really piercing, annoying sound. It's an 8.
Okay, you do yell out and you do set off like little magical fireworks, but how can I put this politely? You're not quite in tune.
Oh,
It hurts people's eardrums nearby.
Oh, it sounds like we need some music lessons for you.
sorry.
For once, we agree.
I work backstage. I'm sorry.
So startlingly not
Um,
charming.
But so like after a few minutes, you do start to hear a little bit of movement outside.
Just a little bit.
Is that a good thing?
You can just hear it.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Roll perception, everyone.
What are we trying to do? I missed this part.
Acrobatic.
This one is mine.
Not acrobatics. No, we're not rolling acrobatics for
This one
everything.
is the bat. So a 10 is the best.
You got this.
Why do I keep on talking to your dog robots? I don't know why I keep on
He
talking to
can't
you.
hear you
I can't help it.
or understand
my-
you.
I,
Even if it could hear you, it wouldn't give a shit.
I know, but it's just I just can't help it. Okay. 8, 7, 15, 10. Stop it,
There she
Rachel.
goes again.
Go for it. Go for the
It's
eyes.
a horrible compulsion. It's a horrible
It's a
compulsion.
strange psychological thing for humans, isn't it? We need to reply in dog to them, and they don't understand or care.
No.
You say
It makes me feel better,
I don't understand you.
though. Will, do you want to roll perception as well, or would your character just not be bothered?
Probably wouldn't care.
Okay, then cool. Right, 7, 8, don't see a thing. Billy, you do hear outside footsteps.
Where? So
It's not the dogs.
okay. So we went into the barracks. What did I miss? What is this outside?
You're still in the barracks. There is like a door which you probably opened when the beautiful voice of the scream took place.
Right. So I hear something out there.
You hear footsteps outside, but after a while you hear them stop and
Okay. Can I kind of slide the door open to just kind of peek out?
roll me a second perception.
I want to be stealthy. Can I be stealthy?
Oh, roll stealth then.
Yeah, I want to be stealthy.
Yeah, if you want to be proper stealthy about this, roll stealth.
Yeah. I'm just peeking. Crap.
Peek it over the flap.
Not so much.
Man.
Okay, you get to the door. The door's particularly creaky. You instantly hear footsteps running away.
I know we should have lubed that door up on the way in.
They're running away. It must not be a monster of any sort, unless it's a really strange, intelligent one that wants us to
We're
follow
all
it.
really friendly.
I'm gonna run outside to chase down whoever did this is running away.
Okay. Whoever's going to be stepping outside the door, so this is going to be in the town now.
Mm-hmm.
Roll me another perception, because we all love perception.
Let's all chase after them.
Acrobatics.
Okay, I'm not in roll 20 for fear of it destroying my roll thing, so I'm just gonna roll a dice. That's
This
okay.
one is mine.
Yeah, go for it. That's
This one
absolutely
is
fine.
Trixie's. 14 is the best.
I exit the building with my
12.
eyes closed.
You exit the building and realize you've actually stepped outside the town again.
Oh crap!
Ah, really?
No, you're okay. It's just robots. It's just
I was like,
Billy.
what the fuck?
No, you're all right. You're fine. Okay,
I rolled a 12, so probably not too much.
Okay.
that's fine. 12 you would see. Nikki, is the first one your bat? Is the first one Trixie?
She's frozen.
Yeah, my
Oh,
first one is always me, second one is always Trixie. So 14 was the
Second one is
highest
always-
between the two of us.
Okay, then that's fine.
Second one is always going to be my bat, the first one's always going to be myself. So 14 for myself.
So like you and your bat have some sort of mental connection then.
8 for the bat.
Okay.
Yeah, he does his own thing. I do my own thing. We have telepathy, familiar.
Weird. Cool, but weird. Okay, 14 and Will, your 12 certainly sees it as well. You do see some footprints in the dusty road. They are kids. They're children's.
Oh,
Children.
Children, it happened, guys. It happened. Get your ERP
I didn't
ready.
think this one through.
Get your tombstones ready,
I
because
was really upset.
Come on.
it's Rachel's game and there are kids, guys.
Ooh, I wouldn't do that.
So I
Start
immediately
murdering.
try to lure them over. And
Why are you praising us?
You see the footprints. You don't see the children.
Oh, I don't see that. And I call out, hello, children, I'm here to perform for you.
not at
And I
all
start
Kid
creepy.
snatch. It's a child snatcher, isn't it? From Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. It's like, come here, children. I have sweets and candy.
I promise I'm not creepy or weird in any way. I just want to perform for you and talk to you about what's going on.
Yeah.
No reply.
No reply. Oh, can I do
No
a
reply.
persuasion check? I want to
You
persuade.
can if you want. Very persuasive, but from what you can hear, they are no longer within earshot to hear your pleas.
Son of a bitch.
If you, I mean, there's the footprints on the floor. So if you want to have a look at that, roll investigation. Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yeah, the footprints are leading obviously away from you, down so like a passageway onto the main street.
This way, my friends. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay.
Let's get them kids.
Oh, poor
I
Nikki's.
think I'm the creepy one.
No.
Okay.
We have switched places.
Oh, it's going so well. So well. Okay, yes. You make your way onto the main street, and now you look around. You do see that there are more footprints, and they all belong to children. No adult footprints.
I have a theory as to what's going on. I think the children killed everybody in the village.
Yeah, that sounds pretty about right. They are evil little buggers.
There must be evil monster children.
Yeah, that would make a lot of sense, actually, because we saw those big purple things before.
I bet they have flamey heads.
I wouldn't be surprised, no. Wouldn't be surprised at all. Let's kill them if they are like that. If they're not, then we won't kill them.
So we are
Did you hear that chat? Will's the child killer this time.
Children zombie.
I think maybe we should call them children of the corn. That just popped in my head. I don't know why.
A cornfield of children.
Where's the corn?
that.
Where does the corn come to it?
It just popped in my head. I don't know. I think
I don't know. I don't like it. It sounds copyrighted.
it sounds spooky, maybe.
Nah, sounds too much like copyright infringement to me.
Oh, all right.
I mean, you got to be careful with that with your songs, mate. You know, you got to watch out. I've been telling you before. You got to watch those lyrics. You know, in the arms of an angel. It's already been done. You can't do it again.
Oh, well, it was only for a commercial. I was trying to, elicit emotions.
Yeah, I mean, you could do covers. That's fine, but you can't claim that your own. You know, I won't have it.
All right, what are you, a lawyer?
Yeah, I did spend some time as a lawyer, actually.
Oh, that's where you develop the smoking habit, eh?
Yeah.
No, I came out the womb like this.
Did you smoke in the
womb? My mother said I did. Yeah, my mother gave me cigars from a very young age. Actually, before I was even born, she used to eat them. I'd go inside of her, and so I could smoke. I could grab one up and then have a good chug at it. When I was a fetus and all that. So yeah.
Oh my god.
That's why my lungs are so terribly fucked. But other than that, it's a weird.
Sounds believable.
Thank you to Saber Van der Meer for following. Welcome to the adventure, my friend. You're a gentleman and a scholar. See, I've got a very fleshed out, rich backstory to it. She's
usually revolved around smoking.
My mother was a chimney.
But I was the chimney sweep.
Oh.
You birthed one day when you came out of the chimney.
Smoking.
Okay. The footprints you were following, along with most of the others, seem to be heading towards the end of the street where there's a particularly large building. Looks rather fancy.
This is a particularly large building. It looks rather fancy to me. What do you guys think?
I believe
This building is a mansion.
Yes. Now, if there's anybody still who has any money and worth performing for, they might be in this building. Why don't we go inside?
I agree, but for entirely different reasons.
Do you believe there will be smoke inside?
Knock
It
on
better
the
not.
door.
It better not be one of those no smoking houses.
Guess what? It is. It's not a mansion, it's a library. As you step inside, you see shelves upon shelves of books. I mean, a lot of books. Think about a really big library and then expand it a bit more.
Run.
This is this appears to be a really big library.
You see Kiri disappearing around.
Stop copying my
work.
work!
Going down, grabbing books.
Robots, you are no longer allowed to copy what I say,
That's how I perceive things.
or you will get a disadvantage. Okay, yeah. Loads and loads of books. It looks like it's been a bit abandoned for a few days. There are a few books like scattered across some tables, some on the floor, some of them, heaven forbid, left open and pages torn out. I know. But yeah, it's a library. There seem to be torches lit and you don't see anyone.
I'm running down and I'm just at books and grabbing titles that I find interesting. Reading, fantastic. I like plop myself down in the middle of the library and just have like books surrounding me. They like, this is the best day of my life. This place is massive. I'm in a mansion. There's so many books.
Yeah, all right,
She's
sweetheart,
stuck.
calm down.
She's just
Don't have a heart attack like me.
Okay, Ish, for the sake of your sanity, roll an investigation to see if you can find any cigars, cigarettes, something that you can smoke.
Well, I mean, I've got fags on me. I will look for some cigars. Yeah, I'll roll an investigation. Let me find this here. It's a 5.
Yeah, you find F all. You think you possibly could take some of the pages of some books and like roll them up and use them as the paper, but I'm with you on this one, Nikki. I'm with you on this one.
That's the look Kieran gives him when he's like,
But no, nothing that you could actually smoke.
Okay. Well, I got straight, so I'll deal with that for now.
Everybody, apart from Kiri, who's very much preoccupied in her own little world, roll perception.
Thank you to the dark side of the night for following your gentleman and a scholar.
Oh, there goes the camera again.
Yeah, there we go.
I'm not used to this.
We've still got an hour to go. Keep going. Speaking of which, Will, we're on the hour. Do you want to do your...
We're on the hour. Indeed. Fatal Dark Solar Night for following. If you're only a few followers away from a viewer decision yet, so if you haven't followed, get 100 free gold when you do it. Hit that button, and when we hit 20, today you guys get to decide what happens next in our game, which will be pretty exciting. Also, here is a tweet for you guys to retweet, and in 1 hour's time, we are doing Where the Mountain Sleeps. Something like that. It's called Where the Mountain Sleeps? I don't know. Yeah, it is called that. One shot with the Tuesday crew, me, Josh, Kira, Charlie, some other people probably as well joining us for a game. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Taking names out of this.
Yeah,
It's a cool game with some cool people.
exactly.
Okay, how many followers do we have so far? Are we at that point where we need to do...
Like 17, 18?
So close. Just 2 or 3 more people, guys. Just 2 or 3 more people. If you haven't followed, follow already.
Yeah, should join in and give Gary some awesome books.
Just all you need to do is promise books, and they will all come flocking around. Okay.
I think so. Yeah, literature.
I don't know. That's all it takes for me.
Damia.
Okay. Robots and Skag, you roll perception. Does Ish want to roll perception, or is he?
Hey, thank you so much to Rakam for subscribing with that Twitch Prime, the hot Twitch Prime. Thanks so much, my friend. The most gentlemanly of scholars. I salute you, sir. And thank you to Killer 666999. You're a gentleman
All the books.
and a scholar.
Nice. Ish, do you want to roll perception, sir?
Fuck. Yeah, sorry. 17.
Very good. You certainly say it. As you look around, you see all the books and everything. You look at Kiri for a moment. She's like poring over her books. And as you look past her, you see behind a bookcase, you see a child's face peering around, watching Kiri.
Oi, you. Fuck off.
What? What are you doing?
Who are you
wait.
talking to? What was
Oh, wait,
that?
kid. You're not meant to be with us. And
Nothing to say.
Not you.
Not polite at all.
Not you. I'm talking to the child. I told the kid to fuck off. Oh, wait.
And as Kiri looks around, the child's gone.
What,
I
are you
don't
seeing
know what
things?
you're talking about, but I'm doing
Are you seeing? What is going on?
There's a fucking kid over there.
Where?
looking at her. He was staring at her. It was kind of weird. That's why I told him to fuck off.
You are at least ventilating.
I'm gonna go over to the kid. I'm gonna show you guys, and I'm gonna go over to where the kid was.
Yep. Nobody there.
Right, I wasn't lying, but he was here a second ago. There's kids around here. Makes
Maybe
sense.
they're-
So look at him. What's in that cigar?
I just no one believed me. We saw trails. We saw footprints of children. Shut up. Footprints of children headed into the library. I see a kid, and everyone's like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" Of course, there's kids in there. Now let's have a search around rather than reading fucking books all day, shall we? Never got nowhere reading no books.
It's a library. Where else would kids be? Kids love
Any-
libraries.
Literally anywhere else. Right, anywhere else.
I love Kiri's optimism. It's fantastic.
It could be in any other location than this, but okay, they're in here. And thank you to Is Wizard for following. Welcome to the adventure, my friend. You're a gentleman, a scholar, and the 20th of the day, which means you guessed it. Viewer decision.
Viewer decision.
If you guys are new, what we do here, every 20 followers, 30 followers, retweets, all that good stuff, underneath this line that you see in the chat, for your ideas as to something which could happen next in our story. It could be that you decide that she finds a really cool book or something, you can name the book, or it could be that the kids are actually zombie monsters and we have to kill them. You guys throw out some ideas, we'll get into a straw poll, and the most popular decision from that poll will happen. So let's see what we can get going here, get some good ideas.
This is nerve-wracking.
What was that? I try to do every like giants and a 10K or something.
You're breaking up a little bit there.
What's the stretch goal? Like, what happens now?
We do another one at like 30 followers, 40 followers, and so on and so forth. So yeah, that'll keep on going. Oh yeah.
Sounds good.
So yeah, bring in your ideas, guys, and we'll find out what they find next. In the meantime, while waiting for those decisions to come through, Kiri, what books are you looking at? Let's talk about what books you're looking through. Anything in particular to help with your character?
That's a good question. I like books on creating things. I am an illusionist, but I enjoy reading about rock gnomes and the tinkering that they can do. Hence the goggles that I wear above my head. I'm very fascinated by creating real life things in addition to illusions. So I'm looking through just like anything about building things, about I'll probably grab like a local history of the area, just pretty well anything that catches my eye as I run down.
Very nice.
Yeah.
You're looking through the books and everything, and as you are, you suddenly get distracted when you hear movement behind you.
Trixie, go check it out.
When you do look around, you see a shadow.
Okay.
But nothing.
Trixie.
Yeah. Who's doing the straw poll, or is it down to me?
No.
Skag can got it?
Yeah, I can do it.
You got Skag? Awesome, thank you. Okay. Okay, let's see. Everyone roll me either perception or investigation, whichever you prefer.
Okay.
Or investigate.
Investigation.
15.
Very nice.
6.
Does my Trixie's off helping and looking for the shadow, so she's not doing that.
Wow. Okay. Well, Florian knows exactly what he's looking for. You all start like mooching around the library and occasionally like stumbling over books and everything. Florian makes his way towards the back, and you notice that there's light flickering from one of the rooms at the back.
Is there...
Yeah, Skag, you're breaking up on our end. Like with your mic. Your mic kind of cuts in and out for us.
Yeah, I see it too.
Do I see this light as well, Rich?
Yeah, let's say you do, yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna like tap on Florian's kind of like let's have a look in here, shall we? Oh, and anyone else who wants to come along as well? There's some weird light at the end of the corridor. Seems like sort of thing that you might want to walk into. You know,
Okay.
right at the end of the tunnel. Right. I can tell that you're religious.
Yeah, there's dogs in the library too.
Jamaican ones. Jamaican sprint dogs.
Is this much better?
Oh,
With
that's
the
nice.
voice and everything?
We're actually in Jamaica.
Okay, you get towards the back, and you notice it's like one of those really big reference rooms, like for studying, for quiet studying.
Right.
Door slightly open. You do see inside there are loads of children. There is one with a dog, which explains the barking. It's like a nice little pet lab.
Load.
Yeah, how many is loads?
We're talking 30,
Do you mean, like,
35.
Okay,
Okay.
that's more reasonable.
I'm gonna ball my way in, like smoking all the way. Right, kids, what's up?
You do hear a few squeals and a few screams. Some of them run back. They're all the way from ages of like a toddler all the way up to the age of about 13, 14. They all just like run back and they're just looking at you like quizzically.
What's going on? Do you speak Gnomish or Common? My name's Ish. I'm here to, help, probably. We heard that there was some zombie stuff going on. Your parents are probably all dead, right? So,
Really?
old Ish.
One of the 3-year-olds saw like pipes up from the corner going, "You're not allowed to smoke in here."
Yep. Well, where's your daddy to tell me otherwise, eh? Dead, probably. So, fuck that.
All right. Hey, don't mind him, children. Hello, children.
I put a hand on his shoulder. Do not worry, children. He's safe. He is safe.
And I reach into my bag and I pull out a sock and I turn it into like a little sock character.
When you pull out the sock, I'm like, seriously, as far as I'm aware, he is safe.
I go, hello, children. Let's talk with Saki, and you can explain to Saki what's going on. Hello, children. I'm Saki.
So Saki where the bad men touch them, or what?
Do not point on the sock where.
Oh,
Okay, that's enough.
my dog is wrecking my setup.
Hello, children. So,
kids,
tell us what's going on, won't you?
No, do not talk to the sock. That is terrifying. Tell us, kids, what the fuck's going on here? Why are you guys living in the library? What's the whole deal here? Tell us. You can tell Oldish. Do not worry about that man. He will not hurt you.
You get like a few kids looking at Ish like as if going, "It's like strange man just walked in saying that I should trust him." But as soon as somebody gets out a sock puppet, there's all these 2- and 3-year-olds sitting around you like cross-legged, waiting for you to talk to them, to perform for them.
And I did a 22 performance.
You do a brilliant performance, and they absolutely love you to bits.
Oh, well, we've come on a long adventure, and I'll tell you all about it. But first, why don't you tell us what's going on with your town?
I need something stronger.
Is Kiri with them, or am I still reading books in the other room?
That's up to you. Would your character have heard the call saying that there were children back here? Would you have actually teared yourself away from your books?
If I heard that there was calls of children, I probably would have gathered up all the books, probably becoming encumbered and just like walking along, dropping the occasional book, picking books back up, and just slowly making my way into the room.
So yeah, I think you'd have made it in time to witness Billy's performance with the sock puppet for the children.
Performance.
So I've now asked them what's going on. I've tried to convince them to explain a little bit.
It's all right. One of the kids who's about 6, 7. So just at that point where sock puppets are a little bit out of its age range, he sort of like lifts his voice up. It's like our parents got kidnapped.
Yeah, figured.
Kidnapped, so they're not zombies then. That's good.
You don't need to use the sock puppet with me, sir.
How old is this kid? Like 30?
Sounds like Scar too.
How the fuck?
I lean down and look him right in the eye and go, I can tell that you're an intelligent one. So tell us, who kidnapped your parents?
Strange zombie, tall, purple fire.
And you've just sat here and...
Do they look like this? And then I make like the purple fire with minor illusion.
Don't she's not one of them.
Is it like that?
She's just a wizard. Don't attack her.
I know she's not one of them. She's pretty.
Yeah, right. Calm down, son.
Oh,
This one's a charmer here, isn't he?
Yeah, first it's that, and then it's the mortgage.
It goes like last in his shoulder, like gives him like a.
Sweet.
So where was the last place you saw them?
So like just.
She's getting completely clearly.
It's like one of the older kids, one of the oldest kids steps forward now. It's like 14, 15. It's like, we can't talk about this here. Come on, come with me into the other room. So
Yeah,
it takes you away from all these kids.
I'm like liberally handing out cigarettes to children as well. Like unless anyone stops me, I'm just like, yeah, have a like,
If you hand one out to a kid, the 14-year-old will slap your hand.
all right, I how hard does he slap it?
Let's roll a strength check, shall we?
Because it's just like he doesn't understand that smoking is bad.
That's 20.
Oh.
Yeah, he like smacks it right out my hand. I'm like,
That's right in your hand, and your knuckles are hurting now.
yeah. I said, what the fuck was that for? I bring out another one.
Have you ever heard not to give those things to kids?
What are you talking about? Why? Why would you give facts to kids?
They turn out like you.
Wow. Well, that's not a bad thing. A bit more successful than you, aren't you, son? You haven't even got it fucking dead.
So like this teenager, she just leans over to Kiri. So like, is he always like this?
I bet it is.
I have no idea. I just met him. He's nice though, and the monk, Floral is great. The monk Floral is great.
Finnegan.
Whatever his name.
That's probably it.
Call it Floral.
I like
Finnegan.
it. We'll call Skag Floral from now on. I love it. Oh, and straw poll is up.
Go ahead and vote, boys.
Go for it.
Oh wow, got a fair few.
We'll look over the options while we're doing this. Can I talk to the kid and just kind of ask her like when her go? Were they marched out of town by the front gate, or like just generally asserting the situation?
Yeah, as soon as we get into the room, it's sort of like she closes the door behind all you guys. It's sort of like they were taken in the night. Purple zombies sort of like had a brand on their chest or something, looked like a skull. I don't
That's
know.
not what you got, Floral.
And I grab Lauren's arm and I go, look at this.
You've been branded. What are you doing? You've been branded with that mark.
No. It kind
She's
of
like really looking really scared now.
It is just contagious. It can jump.
No.
Yeah,
So my parents had that. Just stay away.
What happened after they got that?
Yeah, what happened after they got that?
They got that mark on them, on their hands, their arms, and they're kind of like, it must have been a calling mark or something. I don't know. The zombies just came and took them in the night. We just woke up and they were gone.
Right.
All right, Floral, you can't sleep. No sleeping for you.
But I like sleeping. I think that's the joy in life.
Well, honestly, if you take a few kids, we're not gonna. I'm not gonna say anything. So if whatever happens, basically. So don't worry about it, old Floral.
Maybe I will link up to the parents, though.
Maybe so. Maybe you can use that thing to find out where the parents are. Does anyone do any like magic shit? You can like touch it and figure out where the stuff is.
Yeah, maybe
Is there
they
a
visit
seer
them.
in town? We can go visit. Maybe they have something that could help us.
How did you know there was a seer?
Oh, I have this letter, and I pull out the letter. It's nice and clean. It's like, we found this.
And it
No,
says
no, but-
500 gold pieces right here.
He looks. He just looks at it. He reads it. Looks up at Billy. Reads it again. Does the seer know you?
Well, no, we were attacked by zombie people too, and we found this in one of their pockets. But we think maybe the seer might have some items or a way for us to maybe find your parents. From what I've read in all the fables and all the books that I've read, seers tend to keep items that they can scry through. Maybe we can use one of them to help. Right, guys? Yeah?
She's the smart one. Just listen to her.
I really am, surprisingly.
It is surprising.
He looks over it. So I don't know anything about the 500 gold pieces. I don't think any few families have 500 to stick together all together.
That can be negotiated.
Well, you don't have to worry about paying out the money. It's not your money. Let's just talk about the seer. Where's the seer?
No, it's not my money. I don't even have one gold piece. I'm having to look after all these kids with nothing.
I grab him by the shoulders and I shake him and I go, listen, kid, where is the seer?
So don't just what?
What's your name first?
Intimidation check. Oh man.
Oh God. Right. Okay.
You're intimidating the kid?
I'm like, where is he? Because he's not telling us. He's just kind of hemming and hawing.
He's just looking absolutely petrified. So like,
can I like wiggle my way between and go like, can I do any sort of? I'm super weak. Yeah.
Roll the strength check. See if you manage it.
Put my hand out and I'm just gonna hold you back.
Okay. Just generic strength.
Get in that one. Oh, close enough.
4.
Okay.
Close enough.
So Billy's standing there. He's got his hands gripped around the teenage girl's shoulder and another hand holding out with a head, pushing against it, going, as Kiri tries to get in between them.
Stop it, guys!
Just tell us where. We're just trying to help you. Where is the seer?
The teenage girl just like she backs off. She's like, "What is wrong with you people? You're the only adults who've been in here, and you're so weird."
So she still doesn't answer, even with a 20. 20.
Really weird.
She's still like, you've intimidated her so much that she's just freaked out.
Listen, just ask, what's your name? What's your name?
Emily.
All right, Emily. Let me tell you
beautiful
this.
Name.
Well, let's not lie to her. So, Emily, let me put it to you straight here, love. So, your parents are gone. You ain't got nothing to do other than look after these fucking kids who you probably hate, right? Because I mean, just look at them. So you got to get your parents back. You got to find out what's going on. Sure, these guys a little bit fucking weird. I understand, but at the same time, most people in this world are pretty weird. So I mean, look at yourself. So let's see how we going to get your parents back. It's a question. We are a group of adventurers, right? Do you know what adventurers do, sweetheart? We adventure. That's right. That's right.
Are we a group
So
of adventurers now?
shut up.
Oh, you guys
So, no. So, we can go find your parents, but
Yes.
we're going to need to know a few things about them first, okay? You understand me, sweetheart?
Yeah.
Not you.
What? You like talking way too much.
And very slow.
You don't like talking enough, sweetheart. So,
You won't let me talk.
just spit out all the fucking details, please. Thank you.
Okay, fine. Yes, we have a seer, or we had a seer. I don't know if she's still there or not, because she might have been taken too. But yeah, she'll have all the information you need. As for what happened to the parents, I kind of have a rough idea, I suppose. And she just goes over to Kiri and just goes like, that book you got there, can I just borrow it for a moment?
Okay, but don't dog-ear the edges. It ruins the book. Here you go.
It's okay, I understand. She like, takes it very gently and lays it on the table and starts flicking through the pages. And she stops about maybe like 2/3 through. And there's a picture which looks very similar because it's on Florian's hand and imprinted on the zombies' chests of the skull and
I
The,
believe that
um,
is the same.
that's the sign of Cyric.
Not a good one, I guess.
Seat,
Cyric.
God of God of
Cyric?
evil.
Can I do a religion check to
Oh.
see if I've heard about Cyric and what he does?
Go for it. Go for it.
I will try that too.
17's good.
17.
12.
It's not bad either.
17's good. You okay?
Anybody else want to roll?
Nope. I don't know nothing about this guy.
Trixie would like to know.
I don't
I
know.
sang a song about him once, I believe. That might be all I know, though.
Yeah, I can imagine what kind it was.
Just for the sake of it, Nikki, please get your bats to roll religion. See what happens.
My bat has
I
some
was
blood
curious.
on
I'm
fire
so
that
curious.
I believe is like -1.
In
so
before
I'm
nat
just-
20.
So the bat just crawls along the
My
page.
bat has a -4, so this is
Oh,
-8.
Not the bat we needed. The bat we
Wow.
deserved.
So it's a 12 for my bat. That's not bad. My
The bat is like-
put it this way.
Cyric is a demon.
Your bat knows about as much as Florian does.
That's pretty much.
My bat likes reading over my shoulder. He tries.
He tries. 10 out of 10 for effort.
Yeah.
No, Florian and the bat know nothing apart from the fact they do like remember it from like a religion. They know it's a god of some kind. Billy and Kiri, you both know that the name Cyric is not a good one. God of deceit and lies mostly, but has been known to murder and abuse power to get what they want.
That god is not very good.
I
Just so
thought-
everyone is on the same page.
I thought the worshippers, they went out of fashion about, I don't know, a decade ago. I mean, that's so 1872 35s, you know? I don't know what year it is anymore.
That's the problem, though. He hasn't been around for ages, but he's had a secret cult or something, and those purple zombie things.
Yeah, all the followers wear those funny
know a lot about
high-waisted
this.
pants with the big blossoming legs, the really baggy ones. It's so weird.
What are you talking about?
This fashion's just not in anymore.
Well,
My parents are disappearing.
stuff, don't worry.
You're talking about fashion?
Yeah.
That's what I do.
We're all like, yeah, why wouldn't we be talking about that?
Okay, judging by the viewer decision, there's a winner. The teenage girl she just says like, come with me, I might have something that might help you. She like leads you through the library. And there is like one room that she leads you to that is actually padlocked. She's managed to like hack it. It looks like it's been like a hacksaw has been used to cut open the padlock. And it's one of those rooms
This girl
that
can like 40 plus. Like she's got like a hacking secret room. She's like, she's like, you don't need to use that on me, sir.
How long have you been holed up in this place?
I have hacksaw for this.
It's been a fucking day. Like,
I found one underneath the librarian's desk. I don't know what it was there for.
okay. And thank you to Terry DeRoma, Gentleman and Skull.
I take the book and I read the cover with just so much admiration for whatever forces brought this book to me. And I read the title of the book.
And it says, everyone poos.
God.
It's so true. What a revelation.
We've broke her. She's officially broken. Oh. Okay.
Such knowledge and wisdom from this book.
she leads you into this room, and it's for any book lovers out there, because I'm guessing me and Nikki are two of them, if there aren't any more. This is like one of the rooms at the back of the library, which is usually dark, and you swear nobody ever goes into it because it's got like really like maybe even forbidden books or dangerous books.
Or books with deep wisdom about poo.
Or fashion.
Yeah, that too. And she goes in.
Might have rituals and or yeah.
Maybe.
Poo rituals.
Only for you, mate. She leads you all in, and everything is covered with a thick layer of dust. Hardly anybody's been in here. There's only like a couple of footprints, presumably from herself. And she pulls one book down off the shelf, and then she like looks at you all, and then decides it's probably best to hand it to Kiri for safekeeping. It's like, keep this. It's specifically about Cyric and his ideas of what people should be following and everything. Just keep it safe. It might help you find everybody, please. Oh, you lost a will.
Oh.
Kiri's frozen.
That book froze half of our party. What are you doing to us?
That book was meant to be open. Door, otherwise it's fume. What happened?
So you open the book and it screams.
Why? And of course.
Yes, Ishmael, it's a book about Horcruxes.
A book about whore? What?
Nope. Beep that out. Beep it out.
That thing over here, quick.
None of that.
Oh, it seems the party's back. So, look in the book. See what's in the book. What's with this book?
Start reading.
I sit down on the floor and I read
Very
the
quickly.
book.
So you sit cross-legged and you lay the book out in front of you. It's quite a heavy book. You look at it and it's... remind me, which languages do you know?
Yeah.
Bookish.
Bookish. I mean, you obviously speak Common, but do you speak...
I know Gnomish, I know
Yep.
Common, I know Celestial, and and I know, this is the first game I hadn't picked my last language yet. I just know I know Common, Elvish, Celestial.
It's okay.
It's
I can pretty much guarantee...
None of them.
Sorry.
I can imagine you
My
don't know
bad.
any of them. The what it looks like to you is like a series of runes and scrolls and diagrams.
I don't know which one.
You don't know the language that the book is written in.
Oh! You know what? I cast Comprehend Languages as a ritual because I have that spell.
You cast Comprehend Languages. It now looks like it will take a bit of a while to read. You can recognize some words, but the writing is so appalling. That's going to take some deciphering.
What is the general?
I will send you this book.
Like, what's the title of the book? What's the general
It's
theme of the book?
Cyric and his demons.
Something along those lines, like
Yeah.
Cyric's religion, Cyric's beliefs.
It's the name of the campaign. Just this is
Sounds-
the book of the campaign.
Let's go for the. Thank you.
Starring encounter roleplay.
Those demons have some sloppy handwriting.
Yeah, you look at the handwriting. It's obviously an old book. The pages are a bit.
It's not like
tattered.
written in skin or anything, is it? Is it written
Now
in
you
skin?
mention it.
I take a second
written in
look and
breath.
I recoil a little bit from the book itself.
The cover looks like it could be leather. It could be something else.
I don't
Maybe.
even want to roll an investigation. I just leave it.
But the pages themselves are made of like yellowed parchment.
Okay.
And it's got like diagrams and like summoning circles and runes and that sort of thing. It's obviously full of dark stuff.
Okay.
Dark stuff.
That's good.
So yeah. Is there anything you would like to do next?
Lick the book.
Wow.
Of course you would.
That's an investigation check, isn't
No,
it?
acrobatics.
I
Actually.
looked it up.
I looked it up.
Okay, if you're going to lick the book, Constitution saving throw.
Gistiger.
I need to. I need to.
Go on.
Don't lick the book.
I must.
You lick the cover, and you can taste like rotting, dried out human flesh.
That is human rotten
You suddenly go
flesh.
very green.
Not really good for you.
Yeah, you feel rather nauseous.
This is not good.
You're looking kind of green there, fellow.
It's not good at all.
Can't imagine it would be, and I take it back from where he licked it and I put it into my bag.
Remember that
What it tastes
I have licked it, so it might be a little bit
Wet, moist.
Yeah, so you pick up the book and you actually grab hold of the bit that he actually licked, so you got like saliva and you can feel the skin's all damp on the book and stuff. So it's like
Great. Still love the book. Shit.
And that's the fourth time.
It's a drinking game. Every time
Take it around
over.
Is it drinking? 'Cause
Every
it's
time
drinking,
Nikki's
drinking
getting
game.
us down, that's it. All right.
Sorry.
so you're all in the room. There's Kiri sitting with a book open in front of her. She's looking through it a bit gingerly. Now she's realised what the cover's made of. And the teenage girl is just like pacing, like looking rather pale, just pacing up and down nearby, just waiting.
Listen, I'm sorry I
Wow.
shook you by your shoulders earlier. I don't normally shake children or babies.
I'll take your word for it. Fine.
I've never shaken a baby.
In this town. You mean general?
You always
Ever.
wrong with you?
I don't shake. I'm just being clear. I don't shake
Why
children.
don't I believe you?
Yeah.
You gotta look to you like you're
Only a
lying.
guilty person would say that.
Exactly.
I feel bad for shaking her, so I'm apologizing.
You've got a dark side to you, fella. And you immediately knew what human flesh tasted like. Now, I don't want to know why, but that was also good.
Yeah.
Well, here, it tastes like this. Oh.
That's human flesh. Not the same, though, is
Yeah,
it?
if you take the book, you kind of have a lick too, and you will taste it.
Oh, no.
No one else is licking this book. Enough.
All right. Proprietary.
She's like flipping pages for me, and I was just like looking at them, just like.
She's the only one that gets to lick the book.
I guess.
Fellows, it occurs to me that we're in a town with a bunch of children.
You're correct.
Where the adults were all taken away by these crazy demonic things after somebody was branded with them, and we're now the only adults left in the town with someone who's been branded. Do you think maybe we should be worried?
Is this a polite way to say we're going to start a voting and somebody is going to be voted out of this village?
Oh no, I wasn't saying we should kick you out. I'm just saying that maybe all of us are in danger.
Well,
Yeah, I'm just.
Kiri doesn't take her eyes
keep an eye on Flora.
book, but she says, "Well, I still think we should go to the Seer's house and see if we can find anything that might be of use to us."
Yeah, let's go to this fucking Seer's house, but let's keep an eye on old DeLorean here. I point to Flora. I mean, Florian. Because
You mean floral?
he might turn into something awful.
I will be taken, maybe.
Yeah, maybe so, but who knows? We'll keep an eye out for you.
Okay, so that's your decision. You're gonna head off.
Yeah, we are.
Awesome. Yeah, the teenage girl just
where
like
are we going?
Seer's house. At your recommendation, my dear.
As we leave, can I just do a quick scan of all the other books in this like hidden reserved room and see if there's anything that catches my eye?
You say a quick scan. I mean, can you really have a quick scan of all these books?
It's really just like to like find the one with the fanciest book cover. I know you're not supposed to judge a book by its cover, but I am.
Oh, you walked right into that one. Okay, roll perception for me.
Yes. Can my bat be helping me? No, it's fine. Whatever.
Is your bat fully literate?
It's a 3.
Is your bat fully literate in the works of a library?
My bat has a -4 intelligence, but is also used to my.
But also a PhD.
But also a PhD.
If you really think that your bat can have a proper look around books, by all means.
I think he could probably pick out the shiniest cover for me, but aside from book content, probably not. But in any case, I rolled a 3, so do with that as you will, Mrs. DM.
Yeah. You have a look. They all look very old. Not all of them look like they're made of skin, and they all look as deeply interesting as the next. But you know you don't have the time.
I take one at random and move.
Oh, there we go, number 5.
I'm so excited! I'm so excited!
Got 5. There
we go.
Good grief.
My headphone.
Yeah.
Mine is very, very short, and I keep hitting what's happening. In any case, I'm gonna take a drink, and also, can I just add a random book to my inventory? Because I'm just grabbing a random book.
If you take the random book, I'll tell you what it is later on, so you can have a look at it.
That sounds fantastic, and we'll leave.
Okay, fine. Okay. Yeah. So you make your way out of the library. When you do step out of that room, you do notice there's a few kids like walking around the bookshelves. Some are reading, some are, heaven forbid, using the bookshelves as climbing frames.
Like dominoes, you say?
So yeah, they're using it as their home for now because they've got nowhere else to go at the moment. So yeah, you make your way towards the Seer's house. The teenage girl gave you directions about roughly where it was.
Thank you.
As you get
Sorry
towards...
about all that stuff before.
Yeah.
I
As
flip
you
a
get
bird.
towards the location...
Make two.
You guys are terrible to children.
Everybody roll me perception. That's confirmed to everybody. The children didn't die. See? I'm good.
12. Not yet. They might die later. When we come back, like we did.
3 and
Just you.
11.
12, 3, 8, and 11. Okay. Oh no, hold on.
11 is
8,
the
3,
bats.
8, 11, and 12. Yeah, okay. Ish. You get towards the house, and Nikki, remind me which one's the bat?
That is the 11. That's always
That's
the
the
second
11.
one.
The bat sees it as well. The bat actually perches up onto Ish's head.
Oh, good. That's like tussling in your hair and just like...
Yeah. It's like
It's
cleaning
like
out all the flea.
My
breath
hair
like pulling
basically
the
is
smoke away a little bit.
I let it chill there. But it is like getting passive smoking, like wherever
Oh.
I'll like, blow it up to give it some smoke, and then I'm gonna try and put like a little cigarette in its mouth, like a tiny cute little one.
Oh, give me a second here.
Okay. I'm also gonna have like plenty of cigarettes like in my ear as well.
Yeah, he doesn't like it at all. He doesn't like the cigarette. He kind of coughs a little bit.
Oh. I
Right.
continue to feed the cigarettes. it's just the first
That's
wave.
the way.
After you get used to it, after your first 3, you'll be hooked. Don't worry about it. Right?
We'll keep rolling for him and we'll see how he likes it later on.
Sure.
Okay. You make your way through town. It's getting dark now. It's getting towards the end of the day, and you find you're going into the rather seedier part of town. Putting it nicely. There are ramshacked old buildings. There's broken windows. What you do see, though, as in the picture I just showed to you guys, at the end of this little alleyway, there is a building with a set of stairs leading up to a doorway, and there is a couple of lights on in the window.
Is this where the seer lives? This isn't very fancy.
Hello?
No answer.
Break it down.
And there's lights.
Laura?
Hey, and thank you so much to XP for the 3 months. Appreciate it, my friend. I salute you, sir. Good to see you, dude. So
Okay.
Lights on.
Yeah, lights on or no?
There's a light on. You can see there's some light on in the inside, and to put your mind at ease, it's not purple.
Oh, good.
That's good.
That's my first thought.
All right. Can we peek in the window?
Sure. You look in the window and you see the light is coming from a fire, like in a fireplace.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So it is a safe fire. Health and safety has been obliged.
Not just a pile of cigarettes.
No, the Seer is a smoker as you are.
Hey, Ish, I think your mother might be in there. I see a chimney.
No. My lungs gave out a long time ago.
I wonder why.
That wasn't a joke.
Well, I took it as one. You look in the window and you see there's a fire in the fireplace. It is rather a small fire. It looks like it's been dying down for a while. And sort of like you see that something isn't right. There's a bookcase, but like the books are like just some of them are on there, but you obviously can see that some have been knocked off their shelves. You can't see anything else from where you're looking at the moment.
Can we try the door? See if it's unlocked.
It is locked, but it's all like not. You can tell the lock's not particularly difficult. If you give me a strength check.
Can I just try to pick it? I'd be better at picking it than breaking it.
Go for it. Perfect. You just sit there for a minute and you're just going, and it opens with ease.
Are you eating the lock?
Amazing.
I know. This time it actually worked.
You're so skilled.
I'm surprised too.
Okay. Who steps in first?
It might be dangerous in there. Why don't we put the tough guy with the armor? You go first. Ish seems
Remarkably still.
seems a little bit
Ish wearing armor?
frozen.
Is he like heavy armor?
Okay. Ish is currently taken. He's stepped outside for a smoke break. Do you want to pick on somebody else to step in the room first?
Well, you
Why
picked
not?
him up. Shouldn't you
I'll go.
first?
I'll go take a look. I just had to creep in sneakily.
Everybody roll perception.
I got a 20 stealth.
Okay, if you want to sneak in as well, you can roll stealth instead.
Where'd you go? I don't see you.
Nope, you don't. You don't.
I'm still here.
Nikki, you don't see anything. Your bat
I
doesn't
see
see anything.
nothing. My foot catches a bit on the floor that as it's like switched this texture, and I trip a little bit. And that's all I see.
I go, shh. I kind of creep in.
This is the sequence it goes. Robots. As your character steps in, you hear a crack under your foot. You look down and you see it's actually broken glass.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like some of it looks like it's part of a mirror. Some of it looks like it's smashed containers for potions. Poor Nikki, her character, steps in, stumbles, falls flat on her face, and ends up getting a few small hairline cuts across her skin from the broken glass.
Fine.
On the plus side, though, your bat's okay. It just kind of like smacks into the door.
So does it sound
My
like
dad
there's
actually had an
anything?
18 because he has advantage on perception.
Oh, okay. He's absolutely fine then. Yeah, no problems.
Great.
So does it
He
sound like
comes
there's
over
anybody
and
in the
like
building?
takes the glass. Puts it on my shoulder.
Okay. There doesn't look like there's anybody in the building. There obviously was at one point, but no. It's like
Alright.
one room, maybe two. You can see there's a door leading to like a little separate bedroom sort of thing. But no sign of anyone.
All right. So let's. I say we split up and investigate and look around, see if there's anything here we can see. Is this is supposed to be where the Seer lives? Is that what we're?
Is there an upstairs to this room? To this building?
One floor.
One floor. Okay.
You
Alright.
climb up the stairs and it's on the first floor. Florian, with your beautiful 22 perception, you have a look around and you see there are documents scattered everywhere. There are books ripped, some burnt. You see broken vials of different colored liquids. So like you can tell some of them were pretty dangerous because they've burnt holes into the floor. What you do see though, that is of particular attention, is a black, thick, ink-like goop on the floor. Several patches of it.
Hey, what now?
Roll investigation.
Also, thanks to the guy who followed before, Jerry Atrism, you're a gentleman and a scholar.
Investigation.
If you please.
Oh, are we all rolling investigation or just him?
If you heard him looking and like investigating this, then you're more than welcome to investigate as well.
I will be looking. My bat will be helping me look. So, are you okay with the help action?
Yeah.
What do you see over there?
I'm taking your bat as being like part of your
Not
soul
as
now.
much
It's
as
just like
he is. We're very connected.
part of your soul, but in bat form.
Yeah, he's a little fake creature. I love it's a her. I love her very, very much. Trixie, she's named after me. She is. My middle name is Trixlots. It's Trixie.
I like it. Trixie is cool.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. You all have a look. This looks very familiar from your encounter before with the purple flamed zombies. It looks like their blood.
Yes.
Well, the Seer seems to have dished out some damage to some zombies.
I wouldn't lick that pool.
I don't think
Now
anyone
you-
was thinking about that.
You would.
Why would anyone try and do that? Why would anyone try and do
Yeah,
that?
you're the one that likes to lick things.
Yes,
I mean, which
yes.
stupid person would want to lick a book cover that's made of human skin? Hang on.
I'm just pointing it out. Do not
Old Licky McGee over here, jeez.
What's your new name? Licky McGee.
That's what we call him.
Licky McGee.
Florian to Flora to Licky
Flora
McGee.
Licky McGee.
Goes fast.
Does the goop seem to trail off in a direction at all?
It does.
Imagine that. Which way does it go?
It trails out of the door and down the alley you just walked past.
Let's follow.
Did one of you bring this with you?
Can I look for any like useful items or
Everyone looks at Flora.
loot perhaps in the house before we leave the house?
Yeah, absolutely. If you roll me...
Is that a separate investigation roll or is that just the first investigation roll? Because that's really what I did when I first came into the house.
What did you get on your first investigation roll?
A 16. So you
That
can
would have
count
been the
that, or you-
16.
Okay.
That is the first one, yeah. Okay, yeah, you actually have a look around for anything of particular usefulness rather than worth.
Yeah. Exactly.
You do find a couple of potions, and you sort of
really?
like you have a look at them, and they are labeled as healing potions
Thank
in a
God
rather
they're
delicate
labeled.
calligraphy scroll. So if you add 2 healing potions to your inventory, my dear,
You're a goddess. Thank you. Regular healing potions?
just regular healing potions.
I'll take it. We're 3rd level.
Hey,
like
and thanks so much for touchpad for 3 months. It's ready to drink touchpad. Thanks so much, my friend. Salute you, sir.
As we leave,
You can
I'm
stay
gonna
as my
pass-
player, and you call me a goddess. That suits me absolutely fine.
As we leave, I'm gonna pass one to Billy and be like, just in case. Here you go. So
Thanks,
Billy
thanks.
gets one of the healing potions.
Thank you, my dear. By the way, she is a goddess. I mean, I don't know what you're talking about.
Very,
I
yeah,
worship
smooth.
this
Very nice.
deity. The gods are good to me, especially lately. And I like pat my bag with the book in it. The gods are so good to me.
Oh yes, praise all of the gods, but except for the creepy one that made that weird book.
Except for Cyric.
Except for
That guy,
Cyric. Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
not one that we like, yeah.
Like that god in particular.
Not you, Cyric. Well, I say we follow the trail. What do you guys think?
Sounds really good.
You seem very wise, so I will follow you.
Thank you.
Let's ignore those comments and let's just do the sensible thing that we were going to do anyway. even though you suggested it. So yeah, let's follow the trail.
Well, the best wisdom is the common wisdom.
Street
No.
smarts, I think they call it.
That's what they say. Street smarts. The
No one
best,
says that.
the best of wisdom is the.
No, stop talking. No one says
Streetwise,
this.
it's not in 5th edition.
No one says this. That was 4E. Get the times. Come on.
Oh, I hear it all the time. I don't know what you're talking about. Onward, let's go.
Okay, how we're going to do this is all of you roll initiative. It's not going to be for combat, but it's going to decide which order you go in.
Can we choose our order? Because I'd like to be near the back, regardless of the order we roll.
If that is the case, if you want to be near the back of the responsibility, then everybody else roll initiative.
I rolled a
Wait.
7.
Is this for walking order or for responsibility?
This is for something that I've got planned.
I'll just roll. It's a 9.
Yeah.
Should I roll for my bats, or is my bat just...
No, we'll say your bats with you. It's okay.
That's the simplest. Thank you.
14, 13, 9. What did you roll, Will?
7.
7. Thank you. Okay. So what we're going to do is, starting with Roberts, then Skaggath, then Nikki, then Will last. I want you to suggest what you are going to do to help follow this trail. Pick a skill that matches it and use that. However, you can't repeat a skill that anybody else has used.
Interesting.
I am using magic, so...
Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So I go first.
Yeah. So, for instance, if Robots uses athletics, heaven forbid, sorry, Skag, nobody else can use athletics.
As long as
Right.
you don't
So
fail
I'm going to
athletics.
inspire our party forward with a song.
Oh, God.
Please sing this song.
It's my horn and my drum, and it goes like this.
Okay.
Kiri is just in amazement. That was beautiful.
Thank you.
I'm
Thank you.
glad she was impressed.
Thank you. Onward.
Okay. God. Okay, Kiri is obviously impressed with the performance. However,
Very much so.
Will's frozen expression says otherwise.
yeah, Will's frozen
Is he
expression
frozen?
is everything completely. You do ending up ever so nearly losing the trail because you're so distracted by the beautiful song that he is issuing. So you need to find the trail again.
So I have to perceive it. I have to investigate it.
You
Investigate.
use the skill, whichever one you'd prefer.
All right. Ah, crap! I think I lost the trail. Sorry, I got caught up in my performance.
You find the trail again. You're fine.
Oh, here it is. I found the trail again. I'm fine.
Stop doing that!
Literally in front of you.
I swear I will put disadvantage on you if you make a habit of doing that. Okay,
So funny.
Skaggath.
I will use
My-
perception.
My perception.
Yeah.
Roll me
So
perception.
Robert already used investigation, so I cannot use investigation.
You cannot use performance, investigation, and now you can't use perception.
Can I use...
Use the
Seer.
imagination of your RP. But
Just
not,
Oh, no, I used investigation
that
once.
we
I
are
lost the
following.
trail. That
So
wasn't me.
knowing that it
wait 1
is-
minute. We'll go have Skag's turn. He's coming up next.
No, I've done mine.
Yeah, but we want to know what you did. You can't just go, oh, roll perception, that's it.
I'm trying to find a way where the trail goes, trying to find if it goes this way or that way. Not like an investigation, more like feeling the place around
It's
it.
insight. That's an insight check, not an investigation. Or not a perception.
Perception.
Yeah, I can do.
I'll let him have it this one time because we've only got like 4 or 5 minutes.
I can do if that's more appropriate.
Yeah, more appropriate. Okay, you are going along the trail, and as you are going to like, well, maybe they went this way because he's a seer, that would go that way. You then realise you've been split off from the group. They're like about a 5-minute walk behind you. You can hear them talking. but you've wandered off on your own accord, away from the trail.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to have to catch up. Nikki, my dear.
Knowing that this is a seer we're following, I'm going to try to sense the faint remnants of our arcanic residues, and I'm gonna use Arcana as my skill.
Nice.
Does my bat also get a roll, or can it be my roll?
It can be your roll. It will be the same roll, one roll.
I'll allow it.
Look at that. That is
It's a natural 20 regardless.
one natural
was in the
20
same
and one
game.
nat one.
Look
Okay,
at the 20, not look at the 1. Look at the 20. Is the first
The
one.
natural 20, you definitely, like, you know exactly where you're going. You can sense the magic coming off the trail, like from the spots of blood. You're focused,
This
you're
way.
determined, you know exactly what you're doing. You're definitely in the right direction. Ish,
Not Trixie.
are you with us, Ish?
Thank you to Sanya Otter for following. You're a gentleman and a scholar.
Thanks.
I'm going to...
Pick a skill that hasn't been rolled yet and use it to find where the trail went.
was persuasion to make to try and make Billy be quiet
I'm all for that. Roll it.
so that I can focus.
Yeah, roll it.
My roll is an 18. So I'm gonna say, like, listen, Billy, you really need to shush, okay? Like, I can't focus, you know, and I'm smoking 5 here at the same time. So yeah, and if I can't focus whilst I'm smoking all of these, then it really is something bad. So just keep it down, fella.
All right.
Nice.
Good job.
As you're having this conversation, you realize that you've led all the way to the gate at the other side of town, to the gate that Trixie the Bat so helpfully found. You like you unlock it. You walk through the doors, and you find there is a spot where the trail of blood ends, and it looks like the carriage you were traveling in at the beginning, but much larger wheels, much further apart. You see the tracks for those. You don't see the carriage, you see the tracks for those.
The tracks are the biggest tracks I've ever seen.
Huge tracks on a cart.
Everybody, one last roll. Perception.
My bat is helping me.
Yes. It's okay.
Natural 20 regardless.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh shit!
There we go. Number 6. Drink.
Number 6. There we go. Drink,
That
everyone.
was rum, and I'm very sorry. I can't drink anymore.
If you were in a 24-hour stream, it'd be dangerous.
Yeah,
Okay,
that
yep.
would be done.
You see the tracks, and let's see, perception checks. Yeah, you all see that what was pulling this carriage definitely wasn't a horse. The footprints are huge. I mean, we're talking like about each of the footprints is about a foot wide, and it's indented into the earth. And it leads over the hills and out of sight. And that's where we're going to leave it.
Ah, fuck.
Okay.
All right. Cool.
Good.
Cool. Good stuff. Good job, team. We nailed it.
Before we leave, I just quickly want to say someone in the chats called my book, the book of Cedric, he called it a Cyric of Unfortunate Events, and it's now in my inventory slot because that is fantastic for a book. So
We might have to rename the
book
campaign to
I
that
got
at some
is a
point,
Cyric's
maybe. Yeah.
Unfortunate Events.
Okay.
Good job, chat. That was a fantastic name. I don't know who sent that, but it was great.
Nice. And thank you so much to Wolfman Rip for the 3 months. Thanks so much, my friends. Just hashtag Freeladonga. I can only concur, my friend. I salute you, and I join you in your prayers that the Donga may one day return to us. But thanks so much, my dude. So, that is where we're going to end episode 1 of Cyric's Demons. You can catch us again next week for this same show, same time next week. However, we're not going anywhere because we've got another show starting here in just a few seconds, a one-shot game called Where the Mountains Sleep, with the usual Lost Miner fan Delver crew, different characters, but the same players joining us as per usual. So stick around, don't go anywhere. We're here all the time. Yay, dancing well. Oh yeah, the best gift. So what we're going to do is go around and thank our players for joining us. And of course, let's start with Rachel first of all. So thanks so much, Rachel. First time DMing. Guys in chat, send some love to Rachel for a first time DMing on the show in a long-term campaign.
Very long time, yeah.
You've done like one-shots before, maybe like a one-shot or two
I
before.
did. I think the last one shot I did was actually about a year ago.
Yeah, that must have been quite a while ago, actually. Yeah. So, what did you think, Rach? Give us your thoughts.
I mean, the stress I was feeling beforehand was unbelievable. But yeah, I think it went all right. It went better than I thought it would. But obviously, you are the judges for this, so feedback, please, feedback. Is there anything I could change that you think could make it better?
Yeah, I had a good time.
On that.
But yes, I had a great time. Thank you very much, Skagif. Echoey Skagif. Thanks so much for
it was just me, but I believe everyone was echoing. Is it just me?
Okay.
I don't know.
I didn't hear any echoing, so...
No, I believe it's on the street.
Just the stream end, yeah. So,
yeah.
Skag, your thoughts and where can we find you, my friend, on the internet?
Yeah, so I'm gonna shout out myself. I am on this kind of Nick handle and another place, which I will shout out. You will see me there. Dice Corner and. Playing some D&D, mostly homebrewed systems. We're gonna do some fun future sci-fi game coming up. So that's about it.
Awesome stuff. There we go. Tom, my friend.
Hey guys. Thanks, Nix, for putting this together. This has been a lot of fun.
Are you going to keep your character alive as well?
Yeah, thanks for trying to keep my character alive. Thanks for letting me be a wacky bard. It's always fun to play, and everybody else, you guys, this has been really cool. It's been fun kind of connecting and playing with these characters. I look forward to where this goes and what else we can build out. I'm Robots on Twitch. Here's the link. We do a Dungeons and Dragons show on Monday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern, and one of these days we'll get Will figured out so he can join us when he doesn't have technical problems and is moving and doing all that kind of stuff. So we'll get that set up. He'll be a guest on our show at some point. But we've been running a show for a good month now. That's continuing, and you guys can check out the show on there, or there's links on my page to the YouTube with the show, and eventually it's going to release as a podcast as well. So
cool,
awesome. Cool. So that'd be cool. So we'll keep doing that, and maybe we'll have some other people, some of you guys guests someday. So we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
So thanks for having me.
Yeah, Nikki. Do we have a Nikki? Oh, maybe not. She might be breaking up.
This game has been wonderful.
There we go.
Let's go.
We have a Nikki. Your thoughts, feelings, where can we find you? Like that good stuff.
Unfortunately, you really can't find me anywhere. I just kind of got into this whole streaming fun aspect of the internet. If you want to follow me, just follow me on Tuesdays right here on Encounter Roleplay. Well, I'll be continuing the saga of Kiri as she goes through her adventures. So subscribe and follow me right here.
Awesome stuff. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, indeed. If you guys haven't followed it, hit that follow button and join us. We've got another game coming up right here in but a few moments' time. We'll have more viewer decisions ready for you guys in a few seconds. Now, the stream is going to go down for a second because, as I mentioned before, my computer is dead, so I can't stream myself. Luckily, I've had the wonderful Skagger streaming for me, hosting a stream today. Shout out to Skagger for that. And I've got Kira from the next game streaming this next one. So what is going to happen is Skagger's going to go down for a second, then Kira's going to come back up again. So even if you see us go offline for a second, second. Fear not, because we'll be right back in but a few moments. But thank you guys very much. We'll be back in but a few seconds' time for this next one shot. And until then, try not to throw too many nat ones, because we're going to be here laughing when you do. Thanks so much, guys. Bye-bye.